recording.
Welcome, one and all, to session 62.
Hell yeah. So many.
We're senior age, getting ready to retire, you know.
In this economy? No, sorry.
Last time you guys had teleported to Gamora. Or I guess I should say the outskirts of Gamora. There was a small bit of travel that you would have to make before you reach the main settlement that had gone through some significant changes since the last time you had saw it. Many of you had rolled down the hill, while a couple of you had run, and a few of you had flown. Eventually, coming across a cart that had been tipped over on its travels between the different towns of the Gamora region. You had helped this group of people until you were accosted along the road by a group of bandits who, after a quick sound heard off in the distance, they froze and then called for a retreat as you were then ambushed by driders and cultists. Swiftly dealing with these driders and the cultists, you had regrouped with Nabori and his patrol. He had sent off his men to go fight off another small horde of cultists and driders that were coming in over the ridge line, while you and the people that you had saved had made your way off. Nabori joining you to the main center, while the people you had rescued had made their way to the other towns, mainly Taitra. Upon arriving in Gamora, you saw that this was fairly relatively busy for the time of night. Patrols kind of going all around. The city had been updated with new defensive walls, new homes, greenery was coming back to the area. And you all had spoken with Nabori in the war tent, essentially. You caught up, gotten some details on the current goings of the city, which settlements are currently under protection of them, which settlements are being fought back and forth. Mainly knowing that Gamora is trying its best against what is essentially the rest of the nation against it. You had heard of recent rumors or of a unexplored location off in the mountains that might be of note for Lascivious. Heard that the cult is still functioning primarily out of Volum, and that there is a lot of activity coming in and out of Zawar's ports for cultists, as well as that Imperia had become essentially a wastelanders area. That anything of value has mostly been picked clean, but there's some people that come and go here or there. You then decided to devise a plan on what the actions were next, ultimately deciding that the threat of Lolth potentially teleporting an entire city into a different dimension would potentially cause some problems. And decided to tackle that first. And that's where we're going to come to, as we're going to backtrack a little bit to the first initial days of the downtime. You had 3 days, as Ark was saying, he needed to teach Mabel to help him with the teleportation spell. So we're going to go over just some quick recaps of what you might have done during those days. If there's anything you wanted specifically done, we'll go over that, and then we'll return back. So, Bonelia, during the 3 days where Mabel is being trained by Ark, was there anything that you would particularly like to do?
I don't think so.
Don't think so, for sure. Your 3 days goes as normal. You're kind of resting up, getting things prepared for what could be a very dangerous trip. You have your meeting with Ashanta, as you recall from the previous. And come to current day. Lascivious. Is there anything that you do during the 3 days?
I think, honestly, something Lascivious is now being back in Gamora, I think he's going to basically just wander Gamora, like, in a stealthy way. He'll let everyone know what he's doing or where he is. But I think he's just seeing if he can find what he would recognize as the the little home that he grew up in, or like the village, or whatever the space was. He can't. I don't think there's any context for what it was that he lived in those memories, but I think he's just looking to see if he can find where that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why don't you make a investigation check for me?
I'm gonna use my Lazel dice, just for fun.
Get it wrong.
Okay, it's not terrible. Well, my investigation is better, so that's gonna be an 18.
An 18. As you're kind of going throughout the town, now that the area is greener and there's more forestry, some plants are coming back, the area is a little more familiar to what you had seen in the Dream in the Hellscape so long ago. Nothing in this town reads to you as the former homestead. Kind of looking at the area around you, you see that this area is vast. There are like small little encampments set up in the far distance where smoke is billowing outwards, so you know that there's multiple locations. You think that you and your family might not have settled in the main area of Gomorrah. It might have been on one of the smaller areas that was being developed at the time.
Right.
You might have to explore Gomorrah's wilds if you intend to find your original home.
Cool. As far as anything else, I think it's mainly just, I think he's just going like a little farther out every day and just kind of looking around and just spending his time just in like just looking around and
Absolutely.
just thinking.
Michaelis, in those 3 days, what do you do?
Would there be a blacksmith's shop nearby?
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of workplaces that are around that you can definitely visit. There's a armory, and then you have like a traditional workshop for like your average like swordware. Mind you that before recently, like you remember what Gomorrah used to look like. They didn't make their own weapons. They kind of took whatever they had. So this is a relatively new setup that they have. But they do have a blacksmith shop and an armory.
All right. I would like to do two things. First one, which would be through the course of 3 days. If it's possible, I would like to try and attune myself to the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
For sure. I'll give you the heads up now that without the attunement to the other two weapons.
All right. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Yep.
So
sorry.
I wouldn't use the attunement slot just yet, as you need the other items.
Right. All right. So on that note, then the other thing would be, I would go to a blacksmith or somebody who's able to craft me something to this degree. I would like to see if I can craft a heavy enough chain I can attach to my sword, so kind of like Kratos from God of War, so I can actually use it to throw at something and I can just yank it back without having to travel that far.
Don't you already just have that as an innate ability without
Yeah,
a chain?
you do have the ability.
I want to
unless
make it a physical thing too, as a backup for the future.
Plus,
for
also,
the-
it does
for the
take the
trial.
bonus action to recall, so you would be losing out on a weapon attack if you need to recall. So, I mean, there might be a chance
then
that
I
you
could just
could
whip it
increase
back
the
and
reach. Yeah, going up to one of the blacksmiths, you just see that there is a half-orc man kind of working at one of the bellows. Sweat practically drenched from head to toe. Looks like he's had a long day kind of preparing things and working hard. As he kind of like turns to you, daps the sweat off his brow with a cloth and just goes, "Oh no, what can I do for you?"
hello. I take out my sword and I show it to him. It's like, I was wondering if you could make a small little alteration to this blade. Now, I don't think you can actually exactly adhere more metal onto this. However, what I'm looking for, I want to put a length of chain attached to this sword so I can retrieve it back if I ever throw it.
Let me take a look at it.
All right,
He,
I hand it to him, but I stay close by just so it doesn't go.
He kind of looks over the blade. He kind of weighs the balance on it and kind of looks it over. And he kind of looks to the hilt and kind of holds it, kind of like a little bit to see how it feels while being swung. Kind of grips it with both hands, knowing that it's almost like if you've ever seen those workout tools where people like they tilt in the back of their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of got like that going on where he goes to make a swing, but it's a little heavier, so he goes right behind him, and then he goes back with the momentum and goes, chain work. A blade this heavy's not gonna be able to act like a whip, unfortunately.
I'm not trying to.
This.
I'm not trying to make it exactly a whip. To make it very, very plain, I miss practically like chucking it like a spear. Like I'm making a very crude description of what I do with it, but I have my fighting style makes it that I'm able to throw my sword and bring it back. I just want to have a physical chain attached to it. That way I can do it with, if on the off chance I'm not able to mentally call it back. I know this sounds strange, but I just want to have a chain.
Are you able to leave it with me? Are you able to leave it with me for like a day?
No. However, I am going to stay here and help with you with forging. So I'm not a blacksmith, but I could definitely help with getting materials and such and smelting some things for you.
We can give it a shot. A little bit strange of a custom order. It's gonna be a little more expensive. Is that all right?
That should be fine. How much will it be? I'm gonna look at my savings.
See, he kind of like goes and looks over his materials. I could maybe attempt. No, I'm saying attempt because I don't know if this will work with a blade this heavy.
Right.
But like I could try my best for like 200 gold pieces.
All right. I think that would do. I would also suggest, if any case, I'm guessing, unfortunately, with how the war and such, the quality of the metal isn't that good. We're just trying to get scraps and such.
Give or take.
All right. If that's the case, then, to your expertise, do you think it would be better if you try to double up the wrapping around the hilt of the sword?
I don't. It's gonna come down to the chain itself.
The integrity, right? Well, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll work on this together. But I can't promise you anything. A blade this heavy doesn't exactly pertain well to having that kind of a yank from it.
Right.
Alas, we'll give it a shot.
Yes. So I have 318 gold on me, so I give him 200 of that.
For sure. You spend kind of close to the full 3 days. Like the first draft over that first day, make an intelligence check for me. No particular skill, but just the intelligence modifier.
Intelligence. This is my straight roll with modifier.
Yeah, with your intelligence modifier.
That is a 15.
15? Okay. So the two of you, the first draft doesn't go well. Working with the types of materials that he has, like you've managed to kind of get the basis of a blueprint for what could become, but going to actually throw it and then pull back, the chain snaps. It just can't bear the weight on that first draft. The second day, you attempt to do it again. Unfortunately, that was because he rolled low and not you.
He's like, bollocks.
Do you attempt to do this over multiple days? Because if you attempt to do the full 3 days worth of this, it's going to cost you more.
I'll do a little bit more, and then I want to put a suggestion that after we failed those 2 times, it's like we're having a break, where we're having like a lunch, sitting down there, just like going over it. I'm going to suggest, like, I have a bunch of hemp rope with me. I don't know if you have any other hemp rope going around. We could possibly try to do an amalgamation of chain and hemp. Hemp binds and joints.
We can try.
I only have 100
sure.
left. I have 100 left. I'll supply some of the rope. I only have about.
He has some hempen rope. he is. I'll do it one more time, but 100 gold is what it's gonna cost you, and I still can't guarantee it.
Well, I'm here to win a war, so money's kind of like out of the. It's not. It's not my problem right
Sure.
now. So there you go.
So you're gonna roll the same check. He's gonna roll with advantage this time because of added materials.
I completely fucked that up. You know what? I'm gonna roll physical dice.
A miracle.
You guys
has been
choose what.
committed
Which
today.
one?
Green.
Which one?
Green.
Green. All right. For the arcs. Oh, 19.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then plus your modifier is
Oh, 21. Sorry.
21 total. Perfect. Yeah, so you and this half orc kind of go for that extra day. I'm gonna say. No, my dice. Okay, so with this being made with scrap metal and hempen rope, and it's not the best type of material, you two have managed to make a scrap work edition of this. I'm gonna say, so this is gonna be a little complicated for you. Might be a little complicated potentially. So you can add 5 feet of range to your weapon, but any time that you now use that thrown property and try to recall it, we're gonna roll a d20, and if the d20 rolls below a 10 or below, that chain is gonna snap again.
Oh.
So I have 15 range now total for
For the blade,
the
yes.
throne for the throne capabilities.
Yeah, and anytime you use
Wait,
that
was
throne
it?
capability, it's 30 feet for the throne. But
Right.
anytime you
it's
attempt to, anytime you attempt to bring it back, we're gonna roll a d20, and then a 10 or lower, that chain will snap.
I just feel like if
Alright.
you end up losing the ability to throw it, you're also gonna lose your ability to use it in the first place. So I don't
No, I could still retrieve it, like doing the whole Thor thing and such. I just want to have that physical thing.
Yeah.
So it gives me the
Now
opportunity.
now his blade, now his blade has the extra reach just on regular attacks.
Interesting.
Sonnet. Before your terrible vision, is there anything that you do on the 2 days prior?
The terrible vision already happened, Michael.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. For context. Yeah, I think there's some moments where he's maybe alone, or yeah, I think he'd be alone, and I kind of feel like he'd just speak out loud to Silas. Silas, things aren't going the way I've wanted them to. Though, whenever they ever, right? I lost Tekuin. Probably for good. But that doesn't mean I'm losing you. I'm coming up with a plan. It's just, it's hard. It's been hard. But I'm coming for you. Please just wait a little while longer.
You kind of voice this out into the world, and the wind and the air being here is very fresh and kind of reminds you of home a little bit, considering the new greenery that comes by Gamora. And there's a little bit of that familiarity and hope a little bit, knowing that you have this plan. It's, I would say, depending on how Sonnet feels, there can be a little bit of hope in there, but knowing that the path is going to be difficult, you have realistic expectations. Knowing that the trip is going to be difficult, you have many tasks ahead, but there could be some hope in that out loud affirmation. And there's almost this moment where you are covered by a cloud that kind of blocks the sun just a little bit. But then there's that small little hole in that cloud that just kind of beams a light, and it kind of lands on you and it hits you just a little warmer. And in the moment, you feel like somewhere out in the world, maybe a message has been heard.
Hmm.
Anything else in that time frame?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, Mabel. Aside from your time spent with Ark studying for the teleportation magic, is there anything that you do in the brief moments where you're not working with him?
Yeah. There was mention of some sort of archive system where there were perhaps goods from Imperia that were collected, or
Yeah.
potential things. I definitely would have invited Ark if he found it beneficial for him, but I'd like to look through those.
Absolutely. You kind of go off to what is essentially like a makeshift tent. You see piles upon piles of books and various states of damage. Some look like they've been burned and torn. Some look to be in decently okay condition. There's like boxes of parchment that is filled and they're like curled and damaged and waterlogged. You see that there is a half-elven woman kind of going through things and just kind of taking bits and seeing if she can wring them out. She's got like the old materials for how they restore paper. I can't remember what the actual machine is called, but she's kind of working with one of those to try to restore as much as possible. And Ark does join you on this particular little stop. As the two of you kind of walk up, Ark kind of finishes a point, goes, and see, the reason we do this particular sigil is to make sure that all of the body kind of goes through, if that makes sense. You don't want to accidentally teleport somebody without an arm.
Yeah, that would be horrible. I can imagine. Yep.
Okay. So this one is extremely important to put at the north point of it. You see the woman kind of stops what she's doing, kind of looks over to you and goes, sorry, is there not too many people come by this tent here? Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, we were told that there may have been some things from Imperia that you all have gathered. I'd like to take a look.
And you see she kind of like gestures around her and just, I'm trying to do my best to mend as much of it as I can. The cantrip, it doesn't fully fix things, but we're trying our best here. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? I can kind of point you in the right direction.
I mean, spell scrolls would be useful. Maybe even any arcane objects, anything maybe worth looking at to help us with our situation.
Yeah, if you just follow me, how good is your mending capability? Because some of these aren't exactly in the most pristine condition.
You know, that's a cantrip I got rid of a while back, so not that well. But it can be learned. It's fine. It's fine.
Absolutely. Just feel free to look through this pile here. I can't guarantee that any of it's worthwhile keeping, but please. And why don't you give me a... Let's also have you roll intelligence with your modifier, please.
Yes. Oh my god, what is it? Oh, there we are. So that is 20, but not nat.
Just a dirty 20. Okay.
Regular schmegular.
So...
That spell.
Yep.
Irregular, irregular. Your nose
So
is
you
now
do find
irregular.
you do find a couple of scrolls that are in legible condition. The first one that you happen to find is Conjure Elemental.
Okay.
And then you said it was 20?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-roll that just because that's really funny. Okay. Let me just make sure.
Why is he undying?
Because I called him a bitch. Anyways.
You do
Oh,
find you find a scroll that is in poor disrepair, but can be mended over time. You and Ark kind of look over the scroll, and you see Ark's eyes kind of widen as he goes,
Hmm?
I didn't know they even made scrolls this powerful. That's dangerous.
Uh-oh.
And you can add a damaged scroll of Psychic Scream.
Okay.
Useful.
He kind of looks to it and goes, this might take a decent amount of time to repair, but when you become capable to cast something of this magnitude, my lord.
Oh well. How much? How much would this be?
She kind of looks through everything and she goes, She kind of like looks to you and Ark. I don't really I'm trying to keep things for preservation purposes. It's hard to really give them a value per se.
Oh, I will love and care for this as one of my own, and I pull out my book and I just kind of go through every spell that I've ever had. I'm like, yeah, yeah, this one. Oh, and this one too. Yep.
Oh,
Make
classic
a persuasion
fireball.
check for me.
Ma'am, I preserve them. Okay.
I'm a conservationist of the purest form.
That's only a 17.
A 17. Okay. Quickly. One like this. She kind of thinks about it for a moment. Well, you keep them in pretty good condition. Knowing that you and this, sorry, she kind of gathers both of your names. I'll trust this to your expertise. Do it for 250, if that's all right.
Damn. Fuck.
The economy's in shambles.
Let me hold on.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wow.
like send message saying, "Does anybody have 380?" I got 18 coins left.
You know what? Yes, it's a deal. I'll take it.
Damn.
Okay. She
Big
does her
wallet.
best to kind of like wrap the scroll up into some nice ribboning just to keep the scroll from going out any further and ripping and tearing, and hands it to you. I wish you the best of luck in repairing this. Do take care of the both of you. As she kind of goes back to her work of trying to restore some books and ledgers.
Cool.
Yeah. Ark, as the two of you are kind of walking back from the place, goes, shame about no artifacts. I figured that Imperia would have been looted that badly, but I suppose things are dire.
Yeah, I was hoping to find something, I guess. I mean, just because there's nothing really left, I guess, to have memory of the place, but I guess not.
I bet it looked wildly different from the last time I had seen it anyway. It'll be a surprise no matter what condition it's in.
Yeah. I suppose.
The two of you make your way back to one of the many different tents and continue. Yes, Michael?
Before moving on, can Lascivious actually run to the library? Because it occurred to him that he doesn't have anything from Gamora. So he just goes to the library. He's like, "What are the chances I can get an Orcish dictionary and a history of Gomorrah and even orcs for free?"
Oh, didn't you ask about that last time? And then they were like, "We don't really have that."
I think
or
that
something?
was the last place, or
No,
I,
wasn't
I
that while we
Port
were
Creighton.
camped out?
yeah, that was
What?
Port
Am
Creighton.
I-
That was in Ecrium. It's not Gomorrah.
No, like last session when we were at the campfire, you had asked about like stuff like that or something, right?
I don't remember.
Right?
Yeah, that rings a
Right?
bell. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No clue, but I'm still gonna do it anyways, because I don't remember.
Anyway.
Sure, sure. We'll come back. We'll come back to that briefly. You and Ark kind of make your way back to one of the many tents, and just kind of continue to work on the study of this. So I'm gonna get you to roll 3 Arcana checks for me, one for each day.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I didn't think that we were gonna do that, but that makes sense. Okay. Oh, okay. First one is a 17.
Okay, still not bad. Pretty good.
Okay, then it's a 15.
Okay, a little worse.
Okay, that's a lot better. That one is gonna be a 21.
21. Okay. Yeah, the first
Oh
day
my
of
God.
studying goes decently well. The two of you kind of go over the basics of the teleportation magic sigils and how to conjure, or not how to conjure, but how to essentially go forth with actually casting the spell. The second day, he tries to teach you the more complex mechanics of using teleportation circles and how teleportation magic isn't a precise art, especially if you aren't familiar with the place you're trying to land. But the level of teleportation circles is a little unfamiliar, so that day doesn't exactly go the greatest. The last day, though, just before we come back to the modern time, the last night before you would attempt to do this, Ark and you kind of sit down and cram extensively. There is points in the day where you're kind of getting exhausted, but then Ark mentions something about higher level teleportation magic and how if you're strong enough, you can potentially just go to wholly other continents and different planes. And the topic is kind of fascinating for somebody who's never really dabbled in that kind of magic in the first place. So, when we make some rolls on the actual attempt, you get to roll with advantage.
Nice.
Very cool.
Then, we come to the current time. Bonelia, harkening back to Lascivious.
It doesn't have to be a big thing. He's just asking if he can
Yeah,
get some books on this stuff for free.
The girl doesn't really have any orc language books. But there are a few books about like historical figures for Gomorrah from back in the day that are heavily damaged and might take some time to repair and kind of sift through. But yeah, you can add historical figures of Gomorrah to your inventory.
I go. Thank you very much. And I would go. Is there any what's it called? Honorifics specific to Gomorrah that you guys typically do?
The half elven woman behind the counter to Aaron just goes, "I have no idea what they do here."
Is she a slave or is that done? Like,
No,
is she just,
no,
okay.
that's well over. This just happens to be one of the people who probably fled from Imperia and is just helping maintain.
Ma'am, are you a slave?
I was gonna be like Lascivious is just like this. Is like, are you alright?
Yeah, are you okay? Like, I
In
can
this
deal
moment,
with
are you
this.
good?
Cool. Yeah. Lascivious goes, well, thank you, and then yeah, he'll head out.
For sure. Then we come to the current portion. Bonelia, you and Ashanta have your small conversation in the alleyway. Sonnet, you have your unfortunate visage on the way back to the tavern on the final night before the trip. And Mabel, you have the most surreal experience with the banishment sense that you've had thus far. We'll go back to you two, having that was where we ended with the last session.
Okay.
You had woken Sonnet up after having pulled out a tattered piece of cloth from your dream. This cloth is old, very worn, looks... You're not exactly a leather worker or a outfit purveyor, but you can tell that the outfit looks like it comes from like a coat that is probably well worn for at least a decade, if not more.
Hmm. Yeah, you know, I think maybe in the rush of like, she's woken Sonnet up, she's shaking him, she's been like, oh my god, like look what just happened, blah blah blah. I think she'll kind of like, maybe with that adrenaline kind of going, she'll like get up from her bed, and I think she's sort of muttering like, oh my god, like I need to tell him, like I this needs to, he needs to know. And then she gets to the door, and then she stops, and she's like, he's sleeping right now, I can't do that. And then maybe she'll turn around and be like, guess I have to wait. Like, I have to wait.
Kicks the door open. Wake up!
But I could wake him up, right? Like this is like kind of like important. This is like,
I
No?
think it could definitely wait. I think
Right.
sleep is important. Rest
right,
doesn't have to be right now.
right.
The sun is in the middle of REM sleeps. Like, it really suck if somebody wake me up right now.
So, okay. Okay, in hindsight, maybe I also could have waited to wake you up with that news. Maybe? Or,
No,
like, not really. Like,
I'm very happy you woke me up and told me. I honestly,
okay.
this
Okay,
is
great.
exciting. I'm on the same page with you. This is very exciting.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this, like, he's alive. Like, I don't know what else to, like, that's just it.
What do you think this like means?
I mean, this wasn't even a conscious effort, but I could do it again. Like, this, yeah. Like, I'll try. Like, I know, Ark's sort of gotten that under control, I think. I mean, he's done it more than once. 'Cause he pulled out a rock. At one time. But, I don't know, maybe I can contact him again, or something like that, or...
And so he's been stuck in the banishment realm, or he chose to be there?
Yeah, so, Moreover was saying that, with their time, the times that they've gone on these expeditions to the Banishment Realm, every time they exit, there can be effects. Either you can age rapidly, or perhaps life is given to you, and you live longer, like he has, but I think the running theory is that Pacey wasn't able to leave, maybe, on the last one. I mean, there's also the sightings of his wife, although I guess we don't know how real that was, but maybe he didn't want to leave. Like, I'm not sure.
Does that mean there's like copies of people?
Maybe. I mean, I think what I've seen so far, and what a little of what he said, is that it's sort of like parallel to where we are, but different at the same time. I guess depending on your point of entry, but it seems to be the case. So I maybe it makes sense that there's like these alternate versions of us. I don't know.
Do you think it's possible that Silas might be?
I wouldn't even know if that would be her, you know? But maybe. I mean, maybe he would have tried to have brought his wife back out if it was her, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
I understand why he might have not left.
Or maybe he just couldn't because he was getting sick. Maybe. I think. I don't know. I think there's maybe a few reasons as to why he didn't or couldn't. But at the very least, this is proof that he is there and be able to get answers. And I can definitely keep trying. Maybe we can reach him before our attempts
You're
to
not
get in there.
hurt or anything? Nothing happened to you? Did you technically travel
Oh.
into the banishment realm?
I don't know. I mean, I maybe. I
I mean,
guess
you
that
don't
would
look
make
older,
sense.
so I think you're.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, maybe I did. Maybe yeah. I mean, I'll keep trying. I'll see what happens. Maybe I can control it this time, and then I can, have a proper conversation with him. See what's up.
I think I get up out of bed and approach her while she's probably pacing around and
Yeah.
like theorizing, and
Mm.
I think I'll just give her like a gentle hug. Um, let's just be careful with this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I definitely, yeah. Sorry, I'm just excited. I think this could,
It is very exciting.
yeah, I
Um,
mean, this is. I'm gonna stop. It's late.
it's like first.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? This will help with scrying now. So, on top of maybe trying to do what I've been doing, I can maybe check in on him.
I
and
didn't
stuff.
even I didn't even think about the scrying possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. I think this is really good. Maybe you should go to bed. I'll stop, and then let you be.
It's kind of hard to sleep when you're pacing around the room, and
You're right. I'll stop.
I kind
I'll
of want to
sit on the corner of the bed. I'll just be here. I think I'm done trancing anyway, so I'll be here.
Anything else between the two of you before we move forward?
I don't think so.
All right. As the night progresses into the morning, for the sake of ease, we'll say you'll kind of wake up a little while one after the other, whether you're trancing or Bonilli, you're just kind of looking around your room, waiting for people to come by. Eventually the morning comes. You smell freshly baked breads being cooked outside. There's smells of pork, bacon, all manners of breakfast foods are being prepared. You all walk outside. It's as clear as can be this particular day. The sun is shining. In fact, beating down on you is hotter than you would expect in this particular area. No real clouds or any kind of forecast. And you see that the town is busy today. Everyone is prepping things, whether you see some orcs are kind of preparing things for another patrol round. You see folks are gathering up materials to continue building upon Gomorrah as a whole. And you see Nabori is standing in the center with a sheet of paper checking things off. Sees the group of you kind of merging together a little bit before Ark comes to greet you all and get ready for the teleport. And he kind of gestures to you all. Goes, do you mind if I borrow you all for a second?
Yeah. You said you wanted to talk.
Not so much talk as there is a reunion that needs to be made.
Oh.
They'll probably be a little spooked. They've been spooked for a little bit, but I think they'll recognize you. Lemaire said they'd recognize you anyway. As
I'm scared.
he kind of leads you off to a section outside of Gamora. You see there is a stable. A little bit run down, but you see that there is an orc guard with a helmet and a staff kind of spear kind of stanced up.
Wait.
As he sees the five of you come by and goes, Labori, it was good to see you. You can go. He goes, Roger, as this man leaves. And you see he just puts his hand on one of the stable doors and just kind of very slowly creaks it open and goes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, Lascivious, you first.
Okay, sure. And Lascivious walks in.
Peeking as the door kind of opens, you leading the pact. You don't see anything immediately, but there are cobwebs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Rather large cobwebs.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
And as you step in, all of you see this web very slowly coming down to behind Lascivious's back. And Lascivious, give me a perception check for me.
Behind me.
That's gonna be a 21.
Oh, you just beat it. As your friends are behind you, kind of just watching Bodelia potentially giving the audible warning, you just kind of get this hair stands up on the back of your neck as you quickly turn around and you see there is a small web that was just about to latch onto you, and you see two giant spiders in the corners of the chamber just staring at you.
I go, hey guys! I just reach out my hand to them.
As you reach your hands out, everybody who's outside of the stables just sees these two ginormous, like, these things are now roughly around, like, think like a foot shorter than Lascivious in size. These things are massive, as they are now fully grown.
Hell yeah.
The two of them kind of like, these two spiders just kind of like coax up to Lascivious, and there's like this little bit of trepidation, but you can see like their fangs kind of like just moving just slightly little bits as they get what is essentially a smell, and then eventually Lascivious is just smushed between these two things as they kind of just like, they're acting almost like cats, just kind of pressing themselves against you.
Yeah, he's just rubbing them. Oh, it's good to see you guys.
That's unnerving.
And
but
Sonnet,
friendly.
the doors next to that one, you hear some ruffling and a very small little like type sound as something sounds a little rowdy next door.
I'll go
crazy.
check it out.
Going over, just as you're about to kind of push open this door, the door just blasts open as the rest of you see Sonnet just kind of almost tackled to the ground by a hippogriff that just practically presses its full weight on you. You're talking like, this is nearly like the size of a cow.
Heavy.
The hippogriff kind of flaps its wings and kind of like, as it's pressing its full body weight onto you and just kind of like rolling around, pretty much crushing you. Eventually, it kind of like gets off and kind of stands back up. You kind of stand up to greet it as it kind of nuzzles its snout kind of like into your hand and against your arm. Kind of looks to your group as a whole and just gives this very loud cry of just excitement.
Well.
Nabori kind of looks to you and goes, "We figured that something was different about these two giant spiders and a hippogriff being together after everything had went down, and thankfully Lemaire had recognized them.
I think
So we
we're
figured we
missing
would,
a carpet.
Well, you remember the carpet's back on the boat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
miss that guy.
The Nabori kind of looks and goes, Lemaire had mentioned that these were more than likely your friendly creatures, so in order to keep them safe from any hunting parties or any scared civilians, we kept them out of the way.
Maybe been feeding the spiders.
Well, we still have to hunt, and every now and then, a dried or a killed doesn't necessarily have to go on an inventory count, now does it?
Oh, you guys have been eating good, huh? Spider Lightning 1 and 2?
Oh god.
My favorite.
Oh,
He was
Spider
waiting.
Lightning 1
He
and
was
2.
waiting for that.
Lascivious
Should call one
queen.
lightning and one thunder.
Oh, Spider Lightning 1 and 2.
Spider lightning, spider thunder. Thunder
Nope.
lightning.
Nope.
If you need, we can still house them here for more time, for if you need them, but they are your companions, I suppose. Feel free to take them as you need.
Yeah, why not?
Should we
I just
paint
look at
them or
both of them. I'm
something?
like, you guys want to come along with me?
Do we have the room to teleport them with us?
Are they gonna fit through the tele?
And like in Zawara, I don't know.
I think it's
Okay.
just like a general sort of like you teleport us, right? Like, isn't that how that works?
The more people, the more harder it gets. Even I understand that.
Miracle.
What's his name? Ark. How hard would it be to teleport these guys?
See, Ark is like behind you, looking at you guys with like a plate of like breakfast food. He goes, I don't think the problem is teleporting them. It's like takes another mouthful.
Yeah.
I think the problem is hopefully there'll be enough room for where we land.
Oh.
Hmm. Interesting.
As he kind of like finishes up his food, because I don't know exactly where we're landing, so it's not going to be an exact spot.
Well, wait a sec, then the spiders might actually come in handy if we just teleport to like an open space or something. Spiders could act and web up a section or something.
Probably be stealthy too, I imagine.
That too.
Mhm.
I can't speak about the hippogriff though, but the spiders actually would be a good idea.
What do you think about that, Sonnet?
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
I'm not being rude. Buddy there is very loud and vocal, and I don't think transporting to a place that's possibly give us a
Well,
place would be-
you're loud and vocal.
when I
True.
need to be,
True.
not when I'm hungry. I don't do it.
Well, if we can't bring him along, we can't. But I'm down to do that.
Let me just make sure, just in case.
Bonelia is secretly having PTSD with these giant spiders.
I look at them and I go say hi to Bonelia.
No.
Go say
Hi to
hi.
Auntie Bonelia. They're like,
Ark speaks up once more and goes, there's 6 of us going. I can teleport up to 8 creatures, so we could attempt it. I just can't guarantee their safety. Just want to put that forward.
You know what?
So if we bring one spider lightning and one hippogriff lightning, then
No. No.
Hippogriff
making
lightning.
everything like
Another
Sonnet.
name.
That's
Please.
a good fucking name, Sonnet. That's a good fucking name.
Yeah, the only
Hippogriff.
word he knows.
Hippo lightning.
Hippo lightning.
Strike Force Lightning. I like it.
I actually think these spiders are like relatively intelligent, right? Like they understand.
Yeah, I mean their intelligence score isn't massive if you want to go like stat block wise, but I mean,
Sure.
if they know that you're their master pretty much,
Yes.
and they'll attack or stay.
I actually think if it's possible, I think Lascivious is actually going to look at them as an opportunity to streamline finding the fort. And I think he's actually going to essentially somehow communicate to them to essentially go look for the fort in the forest. Given that they're spiders, they would be super able to maneuver all of that and avoid danger and stuff like that. And I think he wants to basically command them to go look for the fort while we're gone.
For sure. The easiest way to do that is if somebody has speak with animals.
I don't think I have that.
I don't think I do.
Michaelis?
No, he's not a magic guy.
Otherwise, they'll understand basic commands, but searching for a location and then bringing that information back to you is a little complex.
Ark, can you speak with animals?
Not my forte, unfortunately.
This is what their feelers is. This like.
I look to Nabori and Nabori, do you know any naturalists that are proficient in communicating with animals, particularly magically, with the ability to actually talk to them?
A druid, perhaps.
My wife Maria is good with dogs.
Okay,
Is that an innuendo?
No, why would that? That's disgusting. What?
What does that even mean? Okay,
No,
Alliance off.
Stop.
You're fired.
Lascivious is going to.
I just had to ask.
In my best ability, I'm going to use what is it called? I'm going to use the prestidigitation, thaumaturgy or prestidigitation, whichever allows me to kind of make a sort of visualization.
I believe No, I think prestidigitation.
Yeah, and I think he's going to essentially sort of visualize the command of I want you. I don't even know if that's enough though. I don't think that's something he can do.
It's like a castle with arrows pointing at it.
He doesn't know what it looks like, so it'd just be some generic thing. How could I communicate
That all in
this
one
to them?
spell.
I think charades is your best option, and I think I need to see it right now.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. And then he's gonna try and communicate to the spiders about
Performance
the
check.
woods.
Performance check.
Maybe they can nod if they get it,
They do what their feels is like.
Give me your best shot. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Anyone want to give me advantage?
How are
Help
you
me give me
going?
the help action? No.
No.
I think
You really want?
I think I am gonna do prestidigitation, and I think that I'm going to I'm gonna actually we've seen a map. Oh, I don't even know if a map is gonna be enough.
Don't worry, Lascivious, you got this. I'll give him bardic inspiration.
That's
I'm
a
going
D12,
to-
so
It's a D12.
It's a D12. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little hologram sort of visualization. I'm gonna make them both look, and I'm gonna depict a forest, and then within that, I'm gonna try and depict just a general building, and I'm gonna say, and then in the building will be a monster, and then that's kind of and then but it's gonna be two little spiders going look for this with arrows, but then also when you see the monster, run away and hide until I'm ready to receive this information.
I'm gonna say
No.
you can roll I'm gonna say performance without disadvantage.
Okay.
Or no, I'm gonna say animal handling without disadvantage, but performance is with disadvantage because they don't really understand English per se.
Well, I'm not doing English. I'm just doing visualization.
Well, I mean, just
yeah.
hard to understand essentially.
I'll do
Persuasion
animal
would be a
handling.
disadvantage, but yeah,
I'll do
animal
animal
handling
handling.
is just a flat roll.
And then I got bardic inspiration,
Do you,
So-
oh, yeah.
and I might use a luck point. We'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
what the roll is. Okay, I'm gonna use a luck point. That was a 2.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. D12, you said?
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
want to use it. You
Yeah,
might
I'll
want to
use
use
it,
it
why
on
not?
the
I may as well.
disadvantage. Okay.
Well, you want me to do both? I thought it was just the one.
No, you get to
Oh.
choose when you want to use it. Is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, but like you don't want me to do both a performance and an animal handling, just one or the other?
No, you're doing both.
Oh, I'm doing both. What the heck? Okay. So the luck point is on an 18. Plus 1 is a
Okay.
19. And then
Okay,
disadvantage.
yep.
Disadvantage for the performance.
I'll let you choose
Fuck.
performance or persuasion. I'll let you choose between the two.
You don't
Everyone
want to
use
give me
a court.
persuasion, Walker. You don't want to give me persuasion because you know I would.
Oh, is that the automatic like?
That's a
22 or
27
something?
immediately without even trying. So I'll keep the roll. I rolled for the performance. I will keep that. One was a nat 20,
Oh.
but it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 13 plus 3 is 16, and I'll use my bardic because I may as well use it. And that's a 12 on the bardic. So that is going to be
Oh wow.
a 19 for the animal handling, and on the performance is a 16 plus 12 equals 30 something.
28.
28.
28.
Oh, it's a 28.
Wow. So
Oh.
even more. Yeah, sure. You using your combination of prestidigitation to kind of give a general layout of what you appear to be looking for. They look like they more or less understand what you want,
Mm-hmm.
and they look like they're gonna do their best.
That's fine.
You can't guarantee, can't
Their
guarantee
best
total
is their
results
best.
given the language, but yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm basically like, you guys are gonna be my little spies, and then that's it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
put
see
you guys to work.
they kind of like they give you just this, like, their fangs kind of do this little like one thing after the other, kind of like moving
Yeah.
independently till they eventually just give it like a small little bump, and then they just immediately look around and just start scurrying.
Yeah, I actually I follow them, I lead them out, and I point in the direction of the mountains. And I'm gonna go over the mountains
Yeah.
into the forest.
For sure, one of them was like
Let 'em
about to
go.
go in a totally opposite direction, but stops and follows you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you point them in the direction, and they both make their way off in that direction. Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. Fucking with a 20. Yeah, with a 28, my lord.
If it was persuasion, that would have been a lot.
Yeah. So they make their way off in that direction. Ark then looks to you, Sonnet.
Michael, sorry, I just want to say this. If you used your the one that you said you get 27 no matter what, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What would have that been, like a 45 or something?
Uh,
It's like,
if I so
39.
it would have been it would have been a 7. It would have been a 13 plus 17 plus 12.
13 plus 7, so 30, and then
42.
42. My
did a 42.
lord.
you know what I would imagine
Jesus.
happen if you rolled that straight up?
Right.
How it would play out? You explain all of this. They both say okay, and then
Yeah.
walk off.
No, I would explain it. They go, "Yes, sir," and then they go.
The only time they speak is just like,
Yeah.
did he just fucking talk?
Yeah. Ark then looks to you, Son, and goes, "Well, there's 2 less creatures. I can do it if you want."
It could be advantageous to have a flying animal that I could shoot off the back of.
Walker, you've dug yourself a grave.
He's gonna kill the hippogriff during the teleport. Oh no, they got separated.
He fell down a hole.
Uh,
Oh wait, he has wings.
I don't think so.
All right. I'll be in the main center of town. If there's anything that you need to prepare for, or have anything that you need to, anyone you want to speak to, I'd recommend getting it done now, because I don't know when exactly we'll be back. I want to preface this. During the time with me and Mabel, I have set up a teleportation circle here. So when we are prepared to leave Zoar, we have a guaranteed landing point here. I will just need time to make a circle to cast it. So whatever situation we're in, as long as you can protect me, I can get us back to this town.
Okay.
Actually have a point of return. Nice.
Okay.
But for now, I will meet you all in the town center. Come to me whenever you're ready.
All right.
And he makes his way into town.
I would like to actually like kind of go up to Nabori. Does Nabori have Vane's head currently?
He does. It's currently kind of like in his armaments. There's like a strap like around like the belt area where his chest plate connects, and it's just kind of dangling. It looks fucking gross.
Yeah, yeah. I go up to
Shrunken
Nabori
head.
and I go, "Hey, I'm glad that the head was able to get to you."
I wasn't exactly sure what to do with it when it came into my procurement.
Mm.
But Lemaire had given a encouraging message saying that you believed that I would know what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought.
I just appreciate the vote of confidence, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I think, you know, I think if anyone was gonna lead the orcs of Gomorrah to something more honorable, I think someone humble and humble as yourself. I think that was a good fit.
I look forward to seeing how your adventure goes in Zawar. I have high hopes. I've also been noticing around town that people have noticed you, and I don't know if you've been aware of it, but people recognize you now. Just your group as a whole. And some people have been turned for lighter spirits, I will say.
Oh, that's very encouraging. Lascivious kind of looks down at the head. I miss him a little bit.
Really?
I should call him.
Vane?
Oh,
For
yeah,
what?
you guys are here. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. It was I don't know. He was talking to my head a bunch, and oh wait, no, I guess it wasn't him technically. I don't know. I guess I got used to the old dangling head.
That's just not right.
To be
Might wanna
honest, this thing,
rephrase
this
that.
this is just extremely unsanitary. If I'm being completely honest with you, this is when Gamora and everything is set up properly. I think I'm just going to bury this. I'm not going to have this for long.
Yeah, I feel like you've kind of already got your situation going. I don't know if it's necessary anymore.
You just
Well,
kind
that
of
was
like
more of a-
unclips it. I'd give it to your spiders, but they've already fled.
Yeah,
Wait,
He just chucks it. He just chucks it in like where they've been. So like they'll
Yeah.
come back to it.
sure. Yeah, but no, I'm glad that it managed to work out the way that I was hoping it would. It's quite the boon, that's for sure.
Things are turning around. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm. Do you?
Who knows? Maybe once this is all said and done, Gamora can join Orlais properly once more.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Do you know if like your library didn't have anything, but would you know if there's any like, you know, orc dictionaries or history of orcs? Like I got history of figures of Gamora, but you know.
it's more like an oral history, is it not?
Considering that Bane wasn't exactly a knowledge person, I think it's kind of lucky you found historical figures to begin with. I imagine that wasn't even from our libraries.
Oh, it's falling apart for sure. I'm definitely gonna have to like take my time to really get into it, but
I'll see what I can do in the meantime of coming back, but at the moment, I do not know.
yeah, no rush. I got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Sounds ominous.
It's honestly, it's been really fucking with me. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really messing with my head.
Well, I have duties to get back to.
Yeah, no worries. I'll see you around.
He gives you like a hand on your shoulder and goes, "Once again, thank you," and gives the five of you a gesture. Goes, "Please, if there's anything that we can help with before you set off, please let them know." And he will turn around to leave.
I think now that it's just the five of them, Bonili's just gonna motion them all over.
What's up?
I
I saw that joke. We both.
Yeah.
There's something that I need to tell you about before we go.
Oh,
Ashanta came to me again last night.
All right.
Of course, we want to do everything to save Lilith. But if it's clear that we can't, if things have gone for the worst, and she's not gonna make it, I have to be the one to kill her.
What's the reasoning?
It's a step on the journey to godhood.
by killing another
Take-
god.
Taking a higher being?
Yeah.
What if you don't kill her? Is there like a consequence if you're not the one to specifically take her if we have to, or?
I think she just doesn't move on to that next step.
Yeah.
Okay, I interpreted that you're saying this is like a preventative measure against Lolth, but you're just saying on the odd chance that she doesn't make it, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. I'm
Are we
gonna
all
look at
good?
Lascivious. I'm gonna look at Lascivious. I was like, well, I don't know what you think, but
I just, I trust Bonelia. She'll do what's necessary in the moment.
well, hopefully, I mean, it doesn't come to that. Like, there is a chance, there is a way of going, ascending without having to kill Lilith, right?
Possibly. But it
I
didn't
think,
sound like it.
I think if there was, I don't know if this option would have been prevented. Assuming, you know.
But
Well,
hopefully it just won't come to that.
let's hope. Yes.
I kind of look at Bonelia and I go, what do you think about the fact that it might not come to that?
I don't want to kill anyone unnecessarily. And if I have to wait a little longer, then that's what it takes.
Okay.
All right, are we ready?
I put a hand on Bonelia's shoulder.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, with that in mind, I guess we should just head on back and get prepared. Is everybody geared up? Like we have everything we need.
Yeah, I pretty much take everything I have on me with me everywhere, so.
All right. Well,
Well, if nobody else has anything more, the five of you make your way into town. Sonnet, do you take the hippogriff with you into town, or do you leave it in the stable?
I think I leave it in the stable.
Okay. You see, like, as you kind of like shut the door, the hippogriff kind of like has like there's this small little window area, kind of like a horse stable. You see it's like poking around and like trying to get like one last look as the five of you are walking away. And the five of you make your way into town. You see that there is a crowd that is kind of formed around Ark as he finishes
Oh,
the
jeez.
teleportation circle. You see like a bunch of orcs are kind of like watching over, like arms crossed, like not really sure, understanding it. You see like one orc is like, got like a book beside him and it's looking like he's trying to write down the sigils, but you see like they're so wrong. As Ark finishes, he collapses his book closed. You see his hand opens as a green kind of pixelated mist kind of emanates from it, and you see the circle lights up and burns the sigil into the ground. And that's that. Alrighty, as he sees the 5 of you come by, he goes, alright, we're all ready then. Any last minute stops before me and Mabel attempt this?
I
Nope.
gotta pee. I'm kidding.
Oh.
You're pissing mid teleportation, so I want to see if I can teleport just at the
Actually,
same
yeah,
time.
can we teleport my pee too? Like as I'm peeing? One sec. Let me. All right, I'm gonna go.
What in the world?
Does that count as a person?
Does it count as a person?
It's a chromatic orb, but piss.
Ark reaches his hand out to you, Mabel, and goes, are you ready?
Ready.
You place your hand in his. Both of you kind of reach your other hands outwards and begin to preach a arcane incantation. Now, I'm gonna need you to make a Arcana check with me with advantage.
Oh,
Yay.
can I give her bardic inspiration?
You sure can.
Yay.
Can I give Mabel 2 thumbs up?
No.
I take Michaelis' hand. I put it down.
What's Bardic again? Is that just
A D12.
it's 23.
23, alright.
Ooh.
With a 23 and a 25, you and Ark both begin to chant these incantations as the sigil on the ground begins to light up. And you all see, in a matter of moments, a oval-shaped 2-dimensional kind of flat surface appears that kind of has this mixture of what would you say Mabel's like main magical color is? It's like a purple and blue.
I would say maybe more along like a blue gray. I think banishment
Okay.
I've sort of made purple.
For sure.
Yeah.
That blue and that gray kind of forms this swirling effect towards the top half of it, while the other bottom left-hand half of it is this mixture of silver and greens, as they kind of more or less morph and shift into this centerpiece. And as the two of you cast the teleportation magic, Ark lets go, takes a very deep exhale, goes, all right, go now.
I jump in.
I go in right after.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I waste
The
no
5
time.
of you dash. The 5 of you dash
close
in
it.
with Ark following behind. As you are,
Weather.
as you're pushed through, you all feel this sudden motion sickness as you're thrusted through at an incredible speed, and suddenly,
Michael, don't do that.
I will need all 5
Don't
of
do
you
that.
just to roll a d20 for me.
Everybody?
All of us?
Yeah, everybody just roll a d20.
Go.
D20.
Green
No
dice.
modifiers.
We're getting
Yikes.
split up.
Yeah.
14.
Wait,
This
this
is
is so
not good.
fun.
This is really
Wait,
bad
sorry,
for
just
me.
the 20s, just flat.
Sonnet,
It is a 9.
a 9. Michaelis,
14.
14. Bonelia,
10.
10. Lascivious,
7.
and Mabel.
8.
Oh.
All right. For anybody who rolled above a 10, you find yourself face first at a cliff face. Your face is currently in the
Oh, no.
like on a rock. Like you are mountain climbing. There's a small lip that your feet are standing on. It's not a whole lot of room, but you've managed to stay hold. Well, anybody who rolled under a 10, I'll need you to make a strength saving throw as you're
What if you
currently
rolled exactly
dangling.
a 10?
10
10 or above,
is
he
on the
said.
other side, so
Yeah.
yeah, 10
I
or
thought
above.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
We're just
above
yeah,
10.
yeah, 10.
we're just like
Yeah,
this. It's
above
like
a-
Oh.
The 10 is like that middle, that bottom part, but I believe I said 10 or above, so you'll be fine.
Watch
Anybody
us
roll
die
below-
right now.
Strength, you said?
So 10 or above, you're good.
Okay.
9 or below, need a strength saving throw.
Oh.
oh, that rhymes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry.
Alright. Cool. Not a.
I'm
not
right there
Dex?
with you.
Not Dex?
Not dex, strength.
So I rolled a 9, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
But it turns into a 7.
Yep, I was gonna say.
Oh,
And Mabel?
13.
13, okay.
No.
I rolled a 6.
God. Oh no.
Oh.
And
We're gonna
losing
split.
2/5
Believe
of
it or
the
not,
parties.
Arc didn't roll well either.
Literally the weakest
Going down
people.
together.
Yeah.
So Lascivious,
All the
Mabel,
nerds.
Sonnet, and Arc. So Amelia and Michaelis, you two find yourself pressed up against this cliff face, barely any room to move. And as you shift around, you see you are met with an ocean. You see just super far off in the distance, you see the barely burgeoning new landscape of Gomorrah so far off in the distance. Sonnet, Lascivious, Mabel, and Arc, as Michaelis and Bonelia turn around to face this water side, you see the four of them dangling about 3 layers below.
Oh god.
As a crash of water smashes into the 4 of them, and
Oh,
you're just
what?
gonna take some damage.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Why did you teleport us here?
Yeah, just immediately look to Arc. Come on,
Uncanny
man. and
dodge,
get
you know? Uncanny dodge.
dash my way.
You can uncanny dodge it if you'd like.
Yeah,
I just
okay,
imagine
sick.
it.
I'm going to definitely do that.
I'm just doing this. I just imagine
So-
like, this is the POV of Ark, and then Bonil's just like, "Why did you do this?"
So for the people who had their saving throw,
Yeah.
Mabel, you take half.
Okay.
Because I believe you said yours 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll take half. So it's 15 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then half is 8 for Mabel.
And me, because I'm uncanny dodging.
Yes. There is enough room for the two of you to begin helping them up, but yeah, we'll go with the two of you first, who managed to land properly after a teleport. You see that your 4 friends are currently dangling on a few layers lower than this. There's a few different rocky faces where you could potentially move to get a better footing, but you're gonna be a little creative to get these 4 out of this predicament.
I got an idea.
Because
have an
every
idea.
round they need to make a new save.
Yo.
Okay. How close are they?
Yeah, how far down?
At the moment, the 4 of them would be about. You're looking at, I would say, 45 feet down.
That
Alright.
sucks. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at Benelia and say like, "Hey, I only need to get down there about halfway. I have a chain with me. If I find a good face, I can lower down the
That
chain
chain is
and have them.
There's no way.
I
that
can at
chain
least hold a
holds.
person to climb up.
On top of the sword? The whole point is the sword itself is enough to break it almost.
I would be holding the sword and dangle the chain, dumbass. I'm not handing you the blade. Say, find this bitch.
Interesting.
Slice fingers
Aggressive.
off.
Anyway, so Bonelia
This is
and
exactly
Michaelis,
what
you
happens
two-
with
Yeah.
me and Lascivious.
Yeah, you 2 are first.
I want to crawl down, like climb down like 20 feet, 15 or 20 feet.
Okay. You, considering you're climbing down from a better position, you can roll either an athletics or an acrobatics.
Okay.
I would be doing the same thing too. So
The same.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, same thing for you then, Michaelis.
Classic.
what-
That's
Sorry.
a 22.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. Yeah,
Do
you
athletics.
very nimbly, like, granted, because you're skeletal, you don't really have to worry about shimmying all that much, or displacing rock because you're incredibly lightweight.
Yeah.
Kind of scurrying around, you kind of find the best footholds for your feet to kind of go, and very gingerly make your way down to be about 20 feet below where you started at. There's a little more foot room where you are, but it's still very rickety. Michaelis, what was yours?
I got a 21.
21. Okay, same kind of deal for you. I assume yours was athletics.
Athletics, yeah. So I'm just like
Yeah.
rock climbing down.
While Bonelia is being very careful with her foot holding, you are using core grip strength to kind of go down like a boulder
Breaking rock.
until eventually you kind of come to that same stance. You both very gingerly turn around, given the very tight area. I'll say you have an action that you're still able to do, considering that's movement.
Sick.
All right.
I want to cast Bless on Lascivious Mabel and Sonnet. And I'm going to
Okay.
cast
Poor
it.
Ark.
Yeah,
Poor
fuck him.
Ark.
I'm going to cast it at level 5.
A level 5. Does Bless not let you hit another target at higher
Yeah,
levels?
it gives
Am
you
I-
one per level above its original casting.
Oh yeah, she just doesn't want to.
Yeah. I want-
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, I read this wrong. I see. Okay, then I'm only going to cast it at level 2. And I'm
Okay.
going to do it
Well-
on all 4 of you.
Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah. So they get to add it's a D4.
4? Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. And Michaelis, what is your action?
Yes. My action is the chain that I freshly forged with the orc fellow. I'm going to take the chain. I'm holding the sword end, so I'm holding the hilt, and I'm unwinding the chain that I had. I wanted to say this before, but I didn't have a chance to. The chain was wrapped around one of my arms, so it was on there, so I could, have it. And so now I'm unspooling it, and I'm a gingerly look over, and of the 4, which one would be the closest or like bunched up the most?
The closest to you, based upon positioning, I would say is Sonnet.
All right, I'm gonna look down to Son. It's like, Sonnet.
I look up at him and I look like the Willow Defoe. Willow Defoe or whatever the fuck was. Willow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you some chain. All right. Just be mindful.
Some
Right.
change?
I have more gold than you. I'm fine.
What?
Change?
Alright,
Alrighty,
you're
Harassed by waves.
I just noticed
Alright,
spill over
you-
and let it unravel as I'm holding on to it. My
You get
sword.
hit by a
Alrighty.
giant piece of metal.
How? Now, let me just ask you, because the chain for the blade for your blade is only giving you about like another 5-foot reach. Now,
No, I thought it
do
was
you
20.
have
Oh,
another? Yeah, do you have more chain to potentially use? Because otherwise, that's not gonna reach.
I have
Okay.
rope still.
Throw your
I gonna-
sword.
I would I'd
I'll
recommend
hold on
use
to
the
it,
rope.
and
How's
then
your first off the
you
chain?
I imagine I'm just like
Call it back, yeah.
I'm just up there, just like dangling a piece. It's like, come on, you can get it. Come on.
So
come on."
so hold on though. If you only have 5 feet extra range with the chain, how are you gonna throw it 30 feet normally?
He's using
Listen,
his rope
we're,
now.
we're using funky
That's what I'm
rules.
confused.
Use
I
your
wanted the
imagination.
length of- I wanted the length of
Use
chain,
your
man.
imagination. We're moving past it.
Okay.
Interesting.
back.
Anyways, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie the 5 feet that I have with the 50 feet of rope that I have
Okay.
right
Watch
now.
it.
Okay.
Why don't you just use the 50 feet
Alright.
of rope by itself
Why?
instead?
We're gonna listen. It works. It works.
More slack. I don't know.
We're only 20 feet
You dangle
below
rope.
you now.
You tangle rope down to Sonnet. Considering those are actions,
Yeah.
so I will need a new saving throw for the people who are down below,
Okay.
and then they may take an action as well.
You can
Wait,
add a D4
So we don't get
to
a
your
turn
saving
before the next thing shows up?
You are focusing on hanging by pure grip strength alone. You don't have anywhere to stand.
Okay.
The Civius had those grippers.
I fail.
We're just doing a flat roll.
No, this is strength saving throw.
And you add a D4.
Yeah. Sorry, flat. Like, are we no disadvantage or anything?
Oh yes. Sorry. No disadvantage. No advantage.
And a D4.
I got a 1, but it's not
Okay.
natural.
Mabel,
Yikes.
10.
10. Okay. Sonnet,
17.
17 and Arc.
Michaelis really sobered up your grip, huh?
Oh.
Actually, it's the glass.
So,
Mm.
12 or lower. Or no, sorry. 12 or higher, take half. 11 or lower, take full, which is not a lot.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge
It's
again.
8 bludgeoning damage on this one. So for those who succeeded, take 4.
Nice.
May I uncanny dodge again?
You can, yes.
Okay.
Alrighty, so, Sonnet, you have a rope in front of you that you may take an action with. All of you have an action that you may take now.
So, my current plan is I want to take my pit whip, and I want to like whip it into like a crevice where I can like latch onto it and then climb up it.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Make an attack roll, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go with that. Interesting choice.
I thought. It was funny.
Mabel.
How far from the ground again? Too far.
To where Michaelis and Bonelia are is about 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I guess just sort of trying to climb safely to where we're going.
Well, with where you are, there's really nowhere for you to currently move, so...
Oh. So,
You're currently just kind of dangling.
okay, can I pick myself up?
Well, you could use
Like,
something like
not
this.
dangle. Okay, Misty.
could-
Can I Misty anywhere?
Yeah, you could Misty Step to where Bonelia and Michaelis are.
Okay. I'll do that, granted, you know. Providing there's enough room so I don't knock... Well, maybe Michaelis I'd be fine. No.
I'm like
Okay.
just getting my bearings and getting stable, and then I turn around. Don't worry, babe, I got you. She just poofs into thin air.
Whoosh.
Alright, so
Don't worry, I'm
Mabel,
gonna get us out of this.
Yeah, you Misty Step up to that kind of clearing area. You manage to kind of like just grab onto it using that thin kind of area that you're able to use as a standing point. Lascivious, your attack roll?
It's a 28.
28. Oh, with ease. There's a few different kind of like cliff faces that you use. It's gonna take you a little bit longer.
That's fine.
Considering your strength, but you'll eventually make your way up to where the rest
Well,
of the
let me ask, because like obviously like movement will be like halved and stuff like that. Could I use a bonus action dash to make it my distance 60 feet, and then it just kind of makes that work?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Sweet.
Yeah, you'll be able to kind of get up with the rest of the crew. Sonnet, you have the rope dangling in front of you by Michaelis. If you have other means, you can try.
Yeah, I kind of look at Michaelis and I'm like, I could just steel wind strike him and get the same effect.
Don't you want to save that for later?
No.
Oh
No, I think I'm gonna like, right out of like an alpha male AMV, I'm gonna transform into a were-tiger, and
Okay, yeah.
and I think I'm gonna try to like letting Michaelis help me a little bit. I'm gonna try to pull myself up the mountainside.
Okay. Yeah, after you transform, you all see Sonnet just suddenly fur comes out of his skin, just transforms a much larger frame. You kind of grab that rope, and Michaelis, you're dangling that rope. Suddenly, you're like, oh, as something much heftier than you were expecting grabs on. And I'll say with the help of the two of you, you're able to kind of pull yourself up using like rope climber method. Ark kind of looks at the five of you kind of getting up and goes, "Oh, maybe I had a good idea," and he will also cast Misty Step.
Yes! Yes!
And I want to make it clear, I cast Mage
Yes.
Armor.
Okay. The six of you are now on this cliff edge, kind of turning around, getting a lay of the land. There's a couple of places you could go, but Mabel, if you wouldn't mind making a history check for me.
I'm delighted.
Yes.
So that is gonna be what the? Sorry, this gets so hard to read. I really should turn on more lights, but I kind of don't want to. That's 16 only.
16. You kind of recognize this face. You've been out on your family's boat before and have been taken
Yes.
tours generally around Zawar's landscape, knowing that Zawar is
Back
kind
when
of
I was
like
rich.
almost like a, I don't know if the word is an archipelago, but is one massive island, like being held up. So theoretically, if somebody wanted with the right gear, they can move entirely around Zawar with just climbing on the cliff face. So there's a couple of paths that you could potentially take. However, knowing you vaguely remember where Adonis's, where the smuggler's tunnel is.
Hmm.
Having given Ark a general vicinity of where it would be, since teleportation is not exactly precise if you're not familiar, hence why
Yeah.
the cliff face. Looking around, you're in the right area, but looking down, you see that the entrance where you would normally go is currently underwater.
Oh.
And not only that, but looking down, you see there is a boat. Kind of like a 2 to 3 person sailboat, kind of just drifting manless at the moment, at the top.
Does it look like it's been there for ages, or fairly, like, in good condition?
It does look damaged, so it looks like it's been hitting against the cliff face
Yeah.
for a little while. And since it's been since it's unmanned, it could have been here definitely no more than a couple of days at most. Or like maybe like if you were to stretch it, maybe a week, but the water against the cliff face would probably damage this boat more heavily if it had been here for a long time.
Yeah, yeah, I think knowing, or the realization that it's sort of where they want to go is a blooded. I think she gets a little, oh, yeah, hey, do you guys see that little dip in the rocks right down there where I'm pointing? That the cave entrance right by that boat? That little spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunately where we need to go.
Okay. Is
So
it
we
like
came up
fully
here
flooded?
for no reason.
It looks like it. Unless we can breathe underwater.
Well, I would
can't.
imagine it wouldn't be submerged the entire time.
Right. Are we gonna wait here for low tide? That's gonna.
No, we just go in and eventually, like, we'd get out of the water.
Oh, can you tell us how long that might take?
I don't
Can you
know.
just like estimate? Yeah,
You're the
yeah.
one that's
So
been in the tunnel, apparently.
that's
Yeah,
not
does-
what. Okay.
Does the tunnel go up or down?
I
like,
could-
at the mouth.
I can
not
take a look.
either. You could,
Yes.
Yeah?
if you'd like to. Yeah, maybe you can tell us if we
Something-
can hold our breath or not.
Something makes me think the god of this universe doesn't want us to go this way.
Well, she's practicing to be a new god, so she can decide for us.
That is. All right. Bonelia, go for it. Report back.
Alright. Just gonna scuttle down the rocks.
Oh,
For
do you
sure.
still do we still have
Uh,
to go back down the rocks? Is there not like a path that goes down to it?
So it's not. There's like a couple of pathways. Like I say pathways. It's more like just cliff edges that kind of jut out a little more. There's no like proper mountain climbing path or anything like that. But you could get down to where the water hits to the actual cliff face with relative ease, having not been dangling by your fingertips. But yeah, we'll go off of your previous roll for shimmying down as well. Kind of being very cautious and going further. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes being extremely careful. You eventually kind of get to that layer where the water is hitting across the cliff's edge, and that boat is there. You see it is kind of stocked with some supplies. You see there's crates, there's a couple of barrels that have been tipped over, food supplies that are knocked over and swaying with the water. You can see that there's some rotten food on it for sure, so you know the boat has been here for a decent amount of time, possibly about 4 or 5 days. Getting to kind of where that area is, you just kind of plunge your head underwater, and kind of scanning around, you do see that there is a area that is completely submerged, not far down from where you are, that has a old decrepit looking dock as well as a cave entrance. Probably about maybe 15-20 feet swimming down below.
Okay. Would I be able to discern if the cave is like flooded all the way through?
If you want to enter it and give it a look, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure. Kind of climbing down, you all see Bonelia just very, like, almost like the Terminator, like, thumbs up very slowly into the water until she eventually is completely out of sight. And you, not having to breathe, have no problem here. Looking around under the water, you see there's lots of different types of fish kind of swimming around. Deeper into the water is completely dark as it gets deeper and deeper. But kind of grasping onto the cliff faces and kind of being very careful, you're eventually able to kind of put a foot onto where the dock used to be and kind of take a peek around. There's some things that are like tied down that are just attempting to float up to the surface but are being held down because of their ropes. But walking into it, you walk for about 30-ish feet before you see that the cave slope goes further down, and then it goes up, and you see there's an air pocket.
Okay.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Alright, she is gonna go back with that information.
Okay. Do you go all the way, like, do you attempt to climb all the way back up, or do you just attempt to give them, like, a notice from the boat?
I think just from the boat.
Okay. After about another 15 minutes go by, Ark kind of, like, looks down and goes, is your friend going to be good? I know she doesn't breathe, but it's been a decent amount of time. And eventually you hear just a small little splash with Bonelia's voice kind of beckoning that there is an air pocket below.
There's an air pocket. It's a little far, but it's probably doable.
How far is a little far?
How long did it take you to get there?
Not too long. It's like 30 feet once you're in the cave.
Probably a little more, given that we gotta walk underwater.
We'll swim.
I mean, swim.
Hmm.
Alright, who here can swim?
I can make it easier for one of us. I do have a spell that could potentially help shape the water around one of us.
Oh. Why not
Or
all
maybe
of
I
us?
could like pass that around. We could like share the same
could you
mirror.
maybe make like a
bubble,
dome? Could you
or-
maybe make like a dome around us as we move through?
It's kind of just like this
Oh.
big.
So it's like a breathing pocket.
We could pass that.
Well, I'm fast, so I could probably get. I'm probably fine.
But can you swim?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
okay.
Art, can you
Ark,
swim?
look, Ark, I can swim fine.
Alright.
Let's just be careful getting down to her, I suppose. I don't exactly want to jump from this height.
Yeah.
Ah!
Suit yourself. Woo! No, I'm just kidding.
Crap. Ah!
All right, let's try it.
You sure? You all, very gingerly, kind of following Bonelia's guide, make your way down this cliff face. Until eventually, taking a few moments every now and then to, like, kind of prep yourself when a wave looks like it's going to crash into you, but you're just high enough and take that opportunity to go down before the next wave crashes in. And eventually, one by one, you all take a jump into the water and follow Bonelia's lead. So,
Walk along the bottom.
real quickly, this is how we calculate breath time. So you have a minimum of 30 seconds if your Constitution modifier isn't a +1. But I believe everybody's Constitution is at least a +1, right?
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
So the amount of time that you can breathe underwater is 1 minute times the modifier.
Oh,
So Lascivious can hold his breath for 2 minutes.
5 minutes.
Bonelia doesn't breathe. Michaela's 5. Sonnet 3. Mabel, however many.
Hmm.
Following Bonelia's lead, so movement speed while you're in water is halved if you don't have a swim speed.
I'm gonna cast Freedom of Movement on Mabel.
Alrighty. I believe that
Yeah.
just stops impeded movement, right?
It reduces the speed magically or regular. Or sorry, it is unaffected by difficult terrain, magical or otherwise. And later in it says, finally, being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, great. So Mabel, you kind of act completely unimpeded.
Cool.
The rest of your party is swimming significantly slower than you.
Yeah, I'll
Cordelia
pass around
also
my air
walking
bubble.
significantly slower. Yeah. So with shape water,
Hmm.
so you're attempting to kind of morph water out of the way of people, hey?
Yeah.
A little
Doable.
strange, for
Doable.
sure. Yeah, I'll say every little bit, considering the impeded movement, the lowest I think I saw was 2 minutes, right? With Lascivious, 2
Yeah, I
was
got
the
2.
minimum. Okay, well, with Mabel's assistance, I believe the math checks out that you would be able to get to the air pocket in time without any struggle. I want to say.
Nice.
The underwater travel is a little finicky, but
Because I can also
I
dash
want to
twice.
say
On top
that's
of
true. I believe you all would make it within your breath time, even with the
Cool.
impeded movement on some of you. So with that said,
Mabel's like my hair. I shape water around my hair. We don't need to breathe.
Lascivious just goes, "Don't worry, I can
Fine.
dry. I can dry everybody."
let me ask.
Oh.
Let me ask the marching order. Who is leading the way?
Me.
Bonelia for sure. I jumped in immediately,
Bonelia.
so I'd say I'm next.
Alrighty.
Great.
Oh no, Mabel was going kind of fast. I feel like.
I don't know.
I'm
faster.
speedy, but I'm tagging behind.
I'm faster.
I think I'd probably be one of the last since everybody else is more agile than me, but I'm not like in trouble. I'm just a heavier guy swimming normally, so it's just like
I don't even think you need to swim. You just have the sword and you just walk.
I'm just
Weighs
doing
him
this.
down,
I'm just
yeah.
like doing this like
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, so I have Bonelia in the lead, followed by Lascivious,
Hilarious.
followed by Sonnet.
Yeah, sure. I'm in Were Tiger form still, but yeah.
Oh, you must hate this.
my feathers are wet.
Yeah,
It's wet
you
dog.
you feel very weighed down, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bink,
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Bink,
Here we go.
Bink,
Whoa.
God.
Bink, Bink.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
we just didn't
So-
do this after all the effort Walker put into it.
Air pocket on us too far.
So let's get some initiatives, please.
Yeah, baby.
Oh come on! I've rolled 3 2s so far.
Sonnet.
I got. Where is my initiative? I got 15.
15. Michaelis.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Mabel.
Also 15.
15. Lascivious.
7.
7.
Hey, look at
Bonelia.
Also unnatural 20.
a natural 20. And then Ark. Ark gets a 14.
Yeah, he does.
Alrighty, so
Oh damn! Okay.
just quickly.
No, it was motivational.
Just like, you
This up
goddamn right he does.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
so
right.
Michaelis and Bonili, who has the higher dexterity score between the two of you?
With like the modifier,
No, the
No,
total.
just the number.
18.
16.
Okay, so Bonili goes before Michaelis. And then who said I have somebody else who's tied here, but I think I might have
Yeah,
lost it. Who else was
Mabel
tied?
and Sonnet for 15.
Mabel and Sonnet, perfect. Thank you. I think Son has the higher dexterity between the two of you. I want to say.
Oh
I
yeah.
got
I would hope so.
+4.
yeah.
18. Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. Alrighty. So, Bonelia, you start us off.
Okay.
Going into that room. Let me quickly just pull up my handy dandy notes here. Going into the entrance of the smuggler's tunnel, this place, as you kind of get into that air pocket, this place is completely dark. If you don't have dark vision, this place is pretty much pitch black. So, unfortunately, Ark is damn near blind in this area.
It's okay.
I got it.
As you enter the room, there you see, Vanilla, you have dark vision, right? Like you're able
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that this room is filled with leftover materials and tools that were used to assumably build the smuggler's tunnels centuries ago. You walk into the room and you see there is a dead tiefling kind of slumped over a kind of like couple of crates and a barrels, and he's clutching a note in one of his hands. He looks extremely gaunt and skinny. His clothes kind of are very loosely fitting. And looks to have been dead for not exactly too long.
Okay. I've already used my 30 feet of movement. So
If you want to go back, you can. I was in the middle of explaining.
Okay. 5, 10,
Like,
15. And I want to read that note.
For
Put it in the
sure.
notes.
What the heck?
Notes. So
If
quick.
you go
world notes.
If you go to the campaign notes,
Whoa.
Campaigns.
let me quickly.
The
I have so
last
many
one was
things pulled up.
August. Holy crap.
Love getting notes.
Notes, game scrolls, Orlais, images. You see that this person is holding this note in their hand.
Him. Florin, make sure to keep watch for any of those weird cultist people or the Driders above. I seriously doubt they'll be interrupting our time here considering the amount of effort it was to swim against the currents, but to be safe, stay here whilst I get the medallions. I was always the better swimmer anyway. Then we can both go and retrieve the goodies left behind. It shouldn't take me too long. There's only 3, and I heard this place has been blocked off for centuries. Should be empty.
Oh fuck.
Ugh,
Looking at this person, they starved to death. That person never came.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Alongside also, make a perception check for me if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's all that you find in this room.
Cool. Great.
Can't see shit.
Okay, it's 5 of us. We'll all come in.
Yeah.
Any other movement that you would like to take?
20, 25, 30.
Sure. Getting down to the bottom half of that area, you see that there is more flooded sections of tunnel below. Kind of appears like this place is flooded intermittently, depending on how the tides have more or less affected the system. But thankfully, you know that you all can hold your breath for a decent amount of time. After Bonelia is Michaelis.
Right. I'm gonna make sure I measure this out. Base movement is 40, so I should be able to.
To make sure you do the squares, because straight line is not going to be accurate.
Right. So 1, 5, 10,
You can do diagonal, Ian.
So
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Add 5 feet
Yep, that would
because you
work,
made
yeah.
an unnecessary move. You could have just moved directional to arc.
There.
Sure.
So I just moved there.
Absolutely. So, hang on a sec. There we go. Yeah. Do you do anything else other than just enter the room?
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely. Do one as well.
That's deception. Whoops. Perception. That will be a 17.
17. As you kind of entered the chamber, you also noticed that there was a note on one of the tables that looks extremely old and waterlogged. Some of the full aspect of what is on this note isn't totally comprehensible, but you are able to kind of decipher 90% of it. Which, if you look in the campaign notes, you will also find this.
epic.
Oh god. I can't recurse it. No. Alright. Shipment inventory. 1 altered chromatic rose. 1 Midgard crown. Cases of various potions. In brackets, fragile. If these potions break, I'll come down here and kill the idiot who broke them myself. Various spell scrolls. Do not let them get wet. Same applies as before. Extra gold can be put into one's pocket if they can set aside one scroll in particular. Meet with me if you wish to collect. Secrecy is key here. 1 Elenturian armor set. This was extremely expensive. Okay. To import here without causing a war. Ensure it is put in a vault immediately. Side note, please ensure the medallions are rotated between different guards on the daily. I do not want to hear of another slip-up. We were nearly made public by the last crew who snuck down here, having heard of operations. Too many mouths spreading stories. We can and will do some rescaling if needed be. Do not disappoint me. Fucking Adonis Ephraim.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
All right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't some of those things the things I need for my thunderbolts or a hammer?
No.
Oh.
None of those were the items.
Great.
I'm
was
afraid
so
to tell
smug.
you no.
I was so smug. There's 2 items, and I see 2 items that sound like something I could use, and I look at Benito's like, does it sound like mine? And Benito's like,
Yep.
no.
Also, if you'd like, you can make a history check
Ooh,
based
would
upon
I?
hearing one of the names of the items.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
18. You've never heard of something called Elanturian armor before.
Oh.
All right.
I see. Never mind.
Okay. I read that. Is Mabel within earshot of me just talking quietly? I'm not gonna yell, but
You can try.
Potentially.
I'm gonna think.
She's
in my
still
head.
in the flooded section, so it might not come through clearly, but
Oh, is she next?
I have great hearing.
Oh,
No, I'm not next.
well, I'm gonna say.
Very
I
fine.
guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like. Have any of you guys ever heard of Elantrium armor?
I
No.
assume
I don't
haven't
know.
heard of it.
Mabel,
Not
Arc,
based upon the
specifically.
well,
It's
see when
armor.
It comes to them. Sonnet, you are up next.
Nice. I'm moving in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is
Well, then-
is
Hmm.
that spell you cast? Is that concentration as well? Just
No.
by... No? Okay, perfect.
It's just for an hour.
Ooh, okay.
Well, did we... Where exactly are we going? Are we going into the water again?
I'm not too sure.
That might be our only option.
Well, all right. You guys coming?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
After Sana is Mabel.
You know what? For the time being, can I move on the same turn as Ark, just because he's kind of blind down here?
Yeah, for sure. You can move on the same term as him. He's
Yeah.
right following you, so.
Yeah.
He will
Right
just
by
follow
the
you.
shovel.
Ark, you're in the
Stuck
wall!
in the wall.
That works.
Damn.
Alrighty. Ark takes his turn going down. He responds to you, because considering it's all within the 6 seconds. As Ark and Mabel kind of come down, Ark kind of takes a deep breath. Goes, "Oh, no, I've
All good.
never heard of a Lanturian armor before."
All right.
Riveting
well,
conversation,
not that I'm
guys.
familiar.
Well, I'm thinking, all right, like I said, okay, so we're talking about something that's not in recorded history, or is, I guess, just so old that nobody knows about it. So that's
What the
something.
hell are you even talking about? Where did you hear this armor?
And a note on the table, like, and I hold up the half kind of sodden things, like, it's like, and I hand it over.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that seems way more important than a Lanturian armor.
Following that, we have Lascivious.
Lascivious will immediately walk in and press digitation one of the lights to turn on so that Ark can see.
Oh,
So
okay,
I'll just
yeah,
do
smart.
I'll just do this one here, the general entrance one.
Okay.
So let me see real quick. 5, 10,
I don't-
15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to use my... Oh, I guess that was my action to thaumaturgy. Can I do an investigation check to see if there's a trap on this door?
No need to even roll. You see that door is completely collapsed inwards.
Oh, interesting. Huh. I think I would have seen that as I was walking up to it, but okay.
And you can move differently if you'd like. I just forgot to do it in my explanation.
No worries, no worries.
There's no door here.
I think I'm just going to do a general scan then and see if there's any traps in this room.
For sure, yeah. Investigation check then.
Let's use a different dice this time. That's going to be a 16 plus 8, so a 22.
Kind of giving this room a once over just from your position as well. It doesn't look like this room was trapped.
Okay.
It also doesn't look like this room has really been like interacted with for a very good period of time, with the exception of the body that's in that room itself. There's no real like trails, although with an investigation you do see just kind of off to one of the, like, it is especially from where you're positioned. There are incredibly old dried specks of blood on the wall. Like, these look like they've almost practically stained the wall at this point.
Does that correlate to any of the bodies that I see having like cuts or anything?
No, this person very clearly, like, they had no damage to their persons. They yeah, the actual like person itself is just they starved to death.
Yeah.
You also, nope, nope, that's it. Everything
Okay.
is, yeah.
Lascivious just kind of puts his hand on his sword and he goes, "I'd be careful, everyone. There's some dry blood on the wall that could implicate something still here, if there was something here in the first place." And then I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a bonus action dash of 5. Interesting. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just
Surprise
gonna
boo.
get looking.
Yeah, you see another section that goes a little further down into a more rocky terrain a little further.
Mhm.
That is also, you just see little bits of water just splashing up against the staircase. Another
And
flooded section.
last thing, having heard that Adonis was involved in whatever was going on down here, given that I had went through his personal like documents and things, would I recognize like or like have like retained any sort of information that could relate to anything that was going on down here or anything like that?
Not to hear, because Mabel had also mentioned it before that this smuggler's tunnel had been kind of shut down ages ago.
Okay.
So this would have been something of Adonis's that probably would have been shut down well before, and might have even led to the reason why he kind of got put into financial ruin. This could have been one of the things.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's my turn. I got nothing else.
Alrighty. And with that, we go back to the top with Bonelia.
25, 30. Oh my god, it's a dead body.
BRB.
As you're kind of, you just kind of like walk into the water and kind of taking a look around. You see that there is a floating corpse of a dead elf. This is a very, very old body. Like the wrinkles from the water have made it very bloated and disgusting. The eyes are kind of like almost out of its socket as it's just dangling there.
Okay.
No real damage on this body either. This one was potentially the person that was coming for his friend, but drowned on the way back.
Okay.
And also, what's your passive perception by chance?
Oh, it's pretty high. 18.
21. Oh.
18.
Not that high.
You also happen to see that just as you were passing by, right around here, you see that there is a crack in the wall that looks just big enough for people to kind of shimmy through if they wanted to.
Don't do it! Not again, Danica! Not again!
It's calling to me. Alright.
Green glow.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
A dagger floats
Alrighty.
into the darkness.
After that is Michaelis.
All right. I'm gonna go this way. So
Oh, very good.
I'm gonna check out this.
Now,
body.
as you,
Oh.
yeah, getting into the water, as you kind of wade through, kind of just getting a glimpse as you step in and just kind of take a deep breath and then go underneath. You see that this room is a completely flooded area. The water's straight up to the ceiling. There is one body that is just kind of floating, just kind of pressed up against the ceiling, extremely bloated in grotesque form as well. This one is kind of wearing garb that is reminiscent of, like, I would say something close to scavengers of what they wear. It might have been that these people kind of like were coming in and trying to see if they could loot anything from the last bit of the smuggler's tunnel and just weren't successful and couldn't breathe for long enough. But yeah, this body has just kind of floated here.
Do I find anything on it? I'm just like inspect the body and rotisserie chicken it as I'm looking through the
Medallions,
pockets and such.
perhaps.
Interesting.
Yes.
Make a perception or an investigation, your choice.
Perception or an investigation. I'm gonna do perception because it's way higher. That is a 21, 14 plus 7.
21. Kind of being careful to like shift through the body. You know that these things are like disgusting as you kind of palm through, and you don't find anything of value on this person. You're just kind of sifting through a gross corpse for
Touched a
nothing.
dead body for no reason.
Fire.
I've literally my entire life I've been touching dead bodies, so this is like the only difference that this
Interesting.
one's not
Oh,
moving.
Michaelis.
Interesting.
The necromancy
You
war.
shouldn't tell people that.
Are you
Yeah,
sure you
that's a
said the right
private thing,
word?
Michaelis. That's a private thing.
Did you mean to say necromancer, or did you mean necro something else?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
necrophilia.
Ha 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 ha.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, I'm
Alright,
underwater, so you're hearing boom, boom, boom.
Any other movement that you would like to take? I
Uh,
believe you used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I
From
have
where you
40.
are currently, if you continue in the water, each square takes up 10 feet of movement.
so I can just move one more square.
Yes.
Wow. Uh-oh. Guys.
You can't
No,
move.
I can't.
You can't move.
I know. But I see that,
Called
right?
the deep one?
See, d-
I see this, right? I'm like,
There's a number on it.
Just kind of,
move.
as you're kind of lurking around, you see that there is this slightly humanoidish shape, but it has these kind of spiky bits to its spine, and it's currently just kind of chewing on something.
okay, I'm gonna be really still. I'm gonna be like,
Following that is Sonnet.
Yeah, I think I'll just move. Okay. 10, 15,
Oh, that's what
20,
Ian drew.
25, 30.
I'm drawing a lot.
Alrighty. You also submerge yourself. Your passive perception is also above a 12, right?
Yeah.
You also see the potential crack in the wall that one could shimmy through. But any
You
other
think what
actions
I'm
or bonus
thinking?
actions?
Maybe I dash and go shimmying.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I think I'm gonna dash and shimmy through a wall.
Ooh.
For sure. Alrighty. You kind of go through, you see the small little crack, and I will need you to make a dexterity check for me.
Yee.
Oh god.
That is. It's not a saving throw, right? It's just a dex check.
No, just a dex check.
22.
22. You kind of press yourself up against the water and just through. It's a little tight, but with the armor that you're wearing, but you manage to shimmy through no problem. And I will quickly need to move you to over here.
Oh.
Nice.
Um,
Would you say the shimmying takes kind of all my movement? Because it. kinda be
yeah,
difficult to-
I would say the rest of it would take up.
Yeah. Cool.
Mabel, you are up next. You and Ark.
Ark, where do you want to go?
BRB.
You
Honestly,
think the chests are important?
I foresee nothing but tools to have built this place. I don't know if here would be where any actual quality material would be. Honestly, I want to stick next to the fella who can help me see.
Well, there's lights in here. I don't know about. Well, oh, hold on.
Well, thanks to him, I should say there's light.
Wasn't it just the one?
I just did
Not
one,
the whole
yeah.
place?
Yeah.
But you don't need all of them to illuminate that small room.
Well, I mean, kind of beyond it.
Oh yeah, I could keep doing it, but it does cost me an action.
Is there any way I could grab if there's like a torch in here I can find or something that I can burn to kind of have going?
That'll go underwater.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, you know what? You know what I could do? Yeah, I'll do it. Kind of just like maybe grab Ark's shoulder, and I, with a little bit of light, I'll cast True Seeing on him.
Ooh, does that
Oh.
tell me? That just gives him dark vision? Or
No, it means he
It
can't be
gives
blinded and
him-
can see anything.
Invisible condition. He can see visual illusions. Succeed on saving throws against them. True forms of any creature. Ethereal plane. Magical darkness. And normal.
Basically, what the Demon Lord had, which allowed
Okay.
him to kill me.
cool,
So
Leo,
he's good.
awesome. Yeah.
120 feet.
All right. You see his eyes just look around and goes, "Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I see. I'm going to
How'd it-
stick with the group."
Out of
Which
curiosity,
one? We're split up.
Yeah, Michael?
is there any? Does he see what? Because it says you see like the true form or whatever. Does he notice anything about Lascivious? Or I'm assuming maybe because I don't have my soul that it would be
Judging based upon his reaction of looking around the room, nothing different appears about you.
interesting.
So yeah, he says, I'm gonna stick with the majority of the group, so I think I'm gonna go this way as he points off in this direction.
Oh dear.
Alrighty.
Walker wants this to happen.
I drag Ark elsewhere. Okay. Lascivious, please, shout if anything happens. Keep an eye on Ark. Not that he's not capable. He's like totally capable. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna. Yep.
Have fun.
I will try. Cornelia.
The spell is the spell that you cast is True Seeing, right? True Seeing. Okay, I'm just making sure it's not. I'm just making sure I don't have to do concentration. Cool.
You're welcome for
Mabel,
this gift.
Your passive perception is also above a 12, I assume. I think everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also see the shimmy way. You also kind of like, just kind of see Sonnet having just kind of made his way into there at the tail end of you going through.
Oh dear God, Cornelia, what is he doing?
Don't worry, it's fine.
Is it?
Mind you, you're underwater and can't speak.
Is it? Yeah, you see Mabel just visibly go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Ready. Following that is Arc. We'll go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I just say
25,
passively
30.
to Ark? Can I just say passively to Ark, like, hey, just in case you weren't aware, most of us went that way, actually. If that's what you're
There's
hoping to
three.
do.
There's 3 of us here, though. There's you, me, and him, who just
But
went
there's-
under the water.
But there's 3 of us that way already.
Should I have gone that direction?
It's just you said you wanted to be with where the most of us were, and that'd be that way. So I'm just letting you know in case.
Well,
Just giving you more
technically,
True,
information.
it's split in half.
I guess I was hoping that there would be like a meetup point somewhere in the cavern, so...
No, I don't think we discussed
Besides-
this. I think everyone just kind of ran off.
Besides, I also want to stick with the person who looks like he's going to hit the hardest.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't believe in
And
me.
you see him kind of like take a few steps into the water and goes, "I will hopefully see you under there." And as he just
Okay.
goes deep into the water. Lascivious, you are up next.
So everywhere is fully submerged. That we
Just
can
from where
go.
you can see at the moment.
Hmm. And I'm assuming like that black pit there is like a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall.
Okay. I don't think I have any tricks I can do. All right. I think Lascivious is just gonna go. Well, we're gonna go this way, and they're gonna go that way, and he's gonna stick with these guys. 15,
For sure.
20.
And now from there, it costs 10 feet per movement.
Yeah. So firstly, I'm going to do a hide.
For sure. Yeah, make a stealth check.
It's a nat 20.
I'm just gonna make sure that no actions
Yeah.
are disadvantaged when underwater. I'm just gonna make sure. Um, okay, so if you don't have a swimming speed, actions are at disadvantage as well. So I'll need another one, please.
Okay. I'll roll straight then.
As opposed to.
So instead of a nat 20, it's going to be a 25.
25. Okay,
Or
yeah.
sorry,
You feel,
26.
26. Yeah, you feel like you are hidden in behind this wall.
And then I will use my bonus action to dash. So I moved 5, 10, then 15, and then now 25, 35, 45,
Can I say something?
55, and that's it. Because I can't do 10 feet.
Alrighty. For sure.
I'm not sure if this is metagamey or anything
can't.
like that. Well, he was right beside me, right? I couldn't do anything before.
Well,
he
mind
left.
you can't really speak underwater either.
I wasn't gonna try and speak. I was just gonna ask: am I able to pantomime or charade to him? Because he gets right beside me, right beside that wall, right?
To Art, yeah, I'll say if you would have wanted to give some warning, you could have potentially given some warning.
All right. So because then he could do the same movements and such, but all I'm gonna do is like when he's beside me, I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder, Lascivious. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like.
What?
Before you do that, and I go.
And then I keep going.
Alrighty.
I take my sword out. I was like, okay.
Next up, we go back to the top of the initiative order, with Bonilia.
So it's 10 feet instead of 5?
Yes, 10 feet. Yes, 10 feet per square.
Feet deep.
10, 20, 30. And I want to use my action to dash.
Okay, you're gonna go through there as well?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll need a dexterity check from you as well, please.
A 13.
You kind of squeeze through, kind of following Sonnet's path, having just kind of seen him in the back of your vision, kind of going through. You kind of motioned to Mabel that you're kind of gonna take the same route that Sonnet did.
Pat her on the shoulder.
And as you kind of go through, Sonnet, you see Bonilia kind of like slowly coming by, kind of reach out a hand potentially to help pull her through. And Bonilia, as you just kind of pop your way out, you feel your leg is stuck. Kind of like go to yank it, just not coming out. And then
She can't. She's fine.
with one oof, you rip your leg out from this stuck crevice, and you feel as the pathway behind you collapses.
Oh!
Mabel's really like.
I just turn over to
Mabel's just like,
Amelia.
You make it to the other side, but unfortunately, you've collapsed the pathway behind you.
Oh, snapola.
We're just
Yikes.
well. I'm just having an
Mabel-
argument with her.
Mabel, yeah, you kind of
Wait,
see
do I still have
Bonilia turn
movement?
around. Yes, I believe after that, so that's you dashed from there to get to there.
She had 30 feet going
and
into the
that.
thing.
So that is 10, 20. So you have another 10 feet you're able to move.
Cool.
Perfect. Amazing. Yeah, Mabel, you just see Bonilia kind of go through, and after a couple seconds, you think everything's fine, and then suddenly you hear and turn around, and that tunnel is gone.
Yep.
Following Bonilia is Michaelis.
Right. So, after previously warning Lascivious about the potential threat, I'm going to turn around to Ark, who, at this point, he has his true sight thing, so he's able to see now. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to pantomime. It's like, hey, I have eyes on a big scary thing. You, uh, stay close to me, and I'm gonna go. If this doesn't take an act, or it will take an action, or will make the movement even more. Can I take Ark with me? Like, I kind of like move him with me willingly. I don't want to just leave him behind.
He goes quite a bit after you. I think considering it was Mabel and him were one after the other, it was fine. But I'm gonna say no on this one.
Can I grab him and go?
So your half movement will become half of your half movement.
So there's 2 spaces then.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Do you think that's worth it?
No, just tell him to follow and he will.
All right, so I do the things like the scary monster, and then I go and swim. So
are
I
you
move.
are you going to antagonize it, or are you coming to?
No.
Me?
I'm going the same way that you're
Okay.
you're going. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm here, and that's about all I can do. So.
Alrighty. After that is Sonnet.
Nice.
I'm gonna pee. Be right back.
I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Freedom of movement is also just another you can't have impaired movement, right?
Yeah, can't have impaired movement, and like water doesn't affect my movement.
Alright, and that's also for an hour, so you're also still good on that. Okay.
Eee.
So yeah, you're able to move freely.
Nice. I think I just like am shaking my head as I'm walking by Bonilia.
Just hangs her head.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Poke your head out, and there's a small air pocket in that area.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't dash. I used an action to. Do
Yes, you
a belt.
cast your action to. Yes. Then following that is Mabel.
Well, tunnel sure seems collapsed. I guess I'll go over here.
You can dash if you'd like to get more, but that's up to. Oh no, you're actually unimpeded, so you.
Yeah,
keep
you
full
are.
movement.
Yeah.
You move it wherever you want.
Kind of wave to each of them. But I look distraught.
Alrighty. Then that will come to Ark, who will go 5 or 10, 20, 30, and he will stay behind you guys.
Okay.
Then some other things move.
So, of course they do.
No, they don't.
They don't have to.
Like, away from here, right?
Yeah, they like move on, like they're better than that.
They pass on. That is that. Then we come to Lascivious.
Okay. I'm gonna like look at everybody because I'm like, oh, they're all here now. I'm basically just gonna motion to them. I'm going to distract the thing, and then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then while I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation. Let me see specifically. Is this what I'm wanting to? Is it thaumaturgy that I want?
You're looking to cause like the rumbling sound?
No, I want to. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is there wall here?
There is a wall there, yes.
Yeah. Basically, what I want to do is make a sound like right here to draw the attention of those deep ones away from where we're going and go back out of our out of their periphery so we can cross without alerting them.
For sure. Let's see. Wow, they both got the exact same roll. That's crazy. Or same dice roll, I should say. Let me quickly do this because it's hard to tell what you guys can and can't see in the other thing.
Yeah, I can just barely see Dark One 2, I'm assuming, and I can fully see Deep One 1.
Yeah.
And Dead.
You see that first amphibious-like humanoid creature is chewing on something and just kind of ripping flesh out and kind of chomping down. And you see it kind of like turn its head. Kind of looks around. And then it lets go of this thing and it starts to swim.
Okay.
And on its turn, you will see that it will take its movement to go in that direction. The other
Cool.
thing that you can kind of just barely make out, this larger shadow sees this thing kind of move, and you see a much larger hand kind of claw at this body thing and pull it closer to it.
Okay. And do I have to make another stealth check, or am I still rocking the initial?
At the moment, you're still rocking the initial.
Okay. So assuming that one is distracted in that way and the other one's focusing on the body, I'm assuming I am good. So I'm going to bonus action dash, working off that 26. So I moved from here, I believe so. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
What's your passive perception?
21.
Good.
21?
Oh, it's good. Okay, I thought it was not good.
Okay.
I don't see something
Okay.
interesting.
No.
They're
All
stealthed.
And then just so I'm not like going too far away from the crew, in case anything happens, I will remain in this dark corner.
For sure. Alrighty. Following that, we go back to the top of the
Wait, hold
initiative
on.
order.
Wait. Free action, can I do a perception check?
Sure. Yeah. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna use this dice. Fuck. Okay, what is this? 21. Which is the same thing, so I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Not. Let me quickly. 5, 10, 15, 25.
Chill.
That's not gonna do anything. Bonelia, you are up next.
10, 20, 30.
You kind of poke your head out and you see a small pocket of air.
Cool. I'm gonna action dash.
Look at all those papers.
5, 10.
Oh.
Can I do an investigation?
You sure can. What are you looking for?
If any, anything important, anything that stands out.
Absolutely, yeah. Make an investigation check.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
That's a 3.
A 3.
That's a good fucking roll.
Nothing really. It looks like it's just a bunch of barrels and storage crates that have been open, and there's rotting food, broken mining tools, building supplies. Nothing really worthy of note.
All right. She went a different way because she felt ashamed and embarrassed. Alright,
That's it though. That's the alrighty.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
McKay.
I lied. 15, 25. There we go.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Michaelis, you are up next.
All right. I will. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to roll stealth as I try to move the same way as the
If you're attempting to not alert them, then yes.
Maybe my little thaumaturgy give him advantage.
perhaps maybe.
Maybe my thaumaturgy give him advantage.
Might give him advantage. It won't give him advantage, but one person will be rolling at disadvantage.
So it'll just make it that'll just make it a regular roll then, right?
No, I think he was joking. Like I'm not giving anybody advantage. I don't think.
No.
Okay, sorry, I was just testing something. So I'm going to. I'll use my action of dash, so my 40 becomes an 80, so I'm able to move 8 tile spaces.
So you can't stealth then.
Oh, I can't.
No, you are not a rogue. You are not a rogue.
I have to roll for stealth though.
Yes, but you need to have the ability to stealth on a bonus
Also,
action.
also mind you, dashing gets you. What's your movement speed right now? 40.
40.
So dashing will get you your normal 40 feet, because everybody who doesn't have a swimming speed, with the exception of Onelia and Mabel, are currently impeded by difficult terrain. Yes, sorry, Sonnet and Mabel.
You don't have cunning action, so you cannot use a bonus action to stealth. You have to use your main action to stealth if you're gonna stealth.
I'm okay. No, I'm not. Okay,
So
I'm
you're
not trying to
stealth.
stealth.
Okay.
I'm just saying, do I have to roll a stealth roll?
No, if you indicate that you're not trying to be stealthy passing these people, you're just going to alert them if they happen to see you in their perception.
You have to choose to do it. This isn't like.
Okay, well then the obvious choice would be I'm deliberately going to be choosing to stealth because I'm not going to be like, Lascivious is doing all that work getting through, and I'm going to be like.
That'd be the smarter option. Yes.
So you're going to take your action to hide. So you're going to make a stealth roll for me at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes, because you're currently underwater.
Okay, hopefully it can't be as worse as that.
Oh my god.
It's a nat 1. Does the thaumaturgy really not do anything? Like, does that even know what the point of that was, then?
I rolled a new perception check for the deep one that was distracted. The other one kept its other roll.
I see.
Well, fuck.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Here's the thing: you rolled a nat 1 for stealthing where you are currently from. You might not want to move closer if you know you're gonna be that bad. That's up to you.
Okay, well, okay, can you tell me what happened with my nat 1? What did I fucking do?
We'll say you take your blade and try to go as close to the ground as possible while holding the blade up, but it's a little weird to hold something this heavy underwater, and it's almost like you're trying to balance a baseball bat on just your palm, and the blade just tips down and tinks on one of the walls and just makes a sound. You're not sure if anything has noticed, but you definitely made a sound.
The third face palm in 1 minute for Mabel.
I look to Mabel and are just like.
Lascivious just looks over to the black across from him that he can't see around the corner. It's just like.
He knows.
It's just a gong. It's just like ding.
Yeah.
Either way, do you want to move?
It depends. Did they hear it?
You don't
You'll
know.
have to
You just
find
gotta
out by
make a
getting
choice,
closer.
bro. Make your
I'm gonna
choice.
I'm gonna look to Mabel and Art. I'm like,
I need
Hurry
an
up.
answer. Are you moving or are you not moving?
sorry. I am going to move back towards the stairs. I'm gonna get Mabel. I'm gonna motion to Mabel and Ark to be
Mhm.
like, because they saw me hit the sword, and I'm looking over, and I'm gonna be like,
Okay, are you moving or not?
I'm moving.
Okay, then do it.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense?
No, because you have
Yep, that would,
you were you
He
didn't
dashed
dash.
earlier.
No, he can't because he did a
Oh,
stealth.
oh, that's right. That's right.
So you're
yes,
20
you can
feet.
move 20 feet.
No, it's 10.
Ian,
It's
you
10
made a
moves
stealth
per
check.
tile.
That was your action. You did not make a dash. So you can
But my
only
regular
move 20
movement.
feet.
But my regular movement. But
He's
my
40.
regular movement.
Congratulations.
20?
40.
Half of that
Yeah.
is 20.
40, right?
Yeah, he only moved
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
No, he moved
Did he? I
in
thought
the
he was in between
water.
Ark and
He
Mabel.
moved.
No,
10
no,
is
no.
10,
But
20.
only 20.
Hang on.
Each
Ian,
child's
go
10
back
feet.
to Ian, can you go back to where you were before previously?
I'm right here.
Oh,
When I was
each 10
saying,
is 10 feet,
if-
yeah.
Each thing is 10, 20,
Yeah.
30, 40. So
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
like-
I'm sorry, I was getting confused. That's my bad.
You're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding. This is 10 feet.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
20.
so
20.
Michael's
That is
Michael's
the
right.
egg.
maximum.
That's
You're,
maximum.
but-
Yeah,
pressed up against a wall. You're having to pass through arc, and then following arc is where your 20 feet ends because that's your movement
'Cause
speed right now.
But my movement. Oh, my movement
What?
has already been half. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I thought you were
So-
just saying. I thought you were just saying that it takes 10 movements per tiles now, but I still have my 40. Sorry, I
Yeah,
misinterpreted.
sorry, no, you don't have 40 feet movement speed when you're in water. You only have 20.
I thought it just eats up my 40 quicker. That's all.
Yeah. Same difference, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you swim back. Alrighty.
Yeah.
You've already used your action. I don't believe you have any bonus actions unless you want to rage,
No,
so that would be the end of your turn.
Fuck.
Um,
Just kill me already. Hurry up. Hurry up and kill me.
Lascivious, you see something moving in the water. You didn't see it before, but now you see this large aquatic creature
Okay.
with large golden scales,
Mm.
a very wide mouth with
Oh,
lots
lovely.
of teeth.
Yeah.
You see that suddenly there's a very dim light source that appears at the end of it.
like
Oh,
an anglerfish.
fuck. Am I getting charmed right now? Is that how this is gonna work?
You see, let me quickly just do this because you can kind of just see the shape of this giant creature off in the distance. You see that it stops and turns towards this light and almost looks hypnotized.
It looks hypnotized.
The creature looks hypnotized
You're seeing two
as you
creatures.
see this. As you see this large
Mm.
anglerfish begin to bead this light and is hypnotizing the Dark One Giant to turn to it as it gets its mouth ready and bites it.
Oh shit!
My god.
Predator versus
Third
prey.
player. A third player has entered the building.
Which will hit. Which will do.
Tear it in half. Tear it in half, and then
Scary.
fuck off.
Which will do. Where is it? That one will take. Oh, my keys are falling apart. Which will take this much damage. And you see this Darkwood giant begin to just start thrashing around as it practically allowed itself to get attacked by this larger fish. And that's the end of that creature's turn, as it used its turn to do a stealthfully strike, as it would be there. Next up is Sonnet.
Nice. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Damn.
Scary.
Alrighty. As you enter that room,
Oh,
just
no.
quickly,
A giant
Uh,
fucking animal.
you see that the this area is also flooded, as you can see.
Hmm.
Is this the right area? Oh, I must have just for. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, no. Yeah, as you're kind of peeking through, just kind of very carefully swimming by, you see another flooded chamber. This one, no, I'm sorry, I'm just reading my notes that I'm going way too into detail, something that has no detail. Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
just
all
another
good.
tunnel.
Okay, I'm gonna dash.
For sure.
5, 10.
Oh,
As you kind of peek through, you
Oh, my
see
bad.
that there is this aquatic amphibian-like creature currently kind of just like very like idly mindedly just kind of digging at one of the walls. You see it's trying to pry open one of the pieces that's holding the top half of this cavern aloft. You see it's just
Oh.
prying at a piece right now.
6.
I'm gonna shoot at it. I don't care.
Oh shit.
So you took your action to dash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you have
Oh
the
fuck.
can I do it? I think I have a
You win twice.
like I can do
I
a
think the bonus action is a part of if you took the attack action though, is it not?
Yeah, crossbow expert. I think it's that.
Unless it's a part of like unless it's a part of one of your feats.
Because I think it's the crossbow expert that I'm thinking of. But maybe I could just do a bonus action thing.
Let's make sure. Expert 5e. When you make an attack with. When you use the attack action with the one-handed weapon, you can use bonus action to attack it again. So you need to use the attack action first.
Yikes. Well.
Alrighty, then I think I'm gonna take a couple steps back and prepare for my strike. 5,
For sure.
10. Oh, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. After Sana is Mabel.
Could we take a quick fiver?
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
we can take a fiver right now.
That would
Absolutely.
be great.
Pausing
That
that playing.
Now forgive me because I
would be- Me.
totally blanked right now. It's
Natalie.
Mabel's turn. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I think actually Natalie just isn't allowed to play anymore, which is I think kind of what we
Why would you say that?
settled on. I don't know. I just think that that's kind of like what we all mutually agreed on.
I don't
So.
remember that at all.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Well,
Well,
Mabel.
okay.
fine. Fuck me, I guess. But we were trying to have fun.
Alright. Alright, babes.
What are you gonna do?
No.
Michael. Never mind.
Your turn,
Anyway,
bitch.
I'm gonna go here.
Do you intend to stealth or do you intend to just to go in?
What are the odds of me doing a misty step to beside or just under Lascivious?
Well, you'd have to be able to see where
Yeah.
he is.
Sick. Could I stealth here and then misty step to the appropriate amount of space?
Yes. Make a stealth check. I don't think
No
because of Sonic
disadvantage.
spell you do it. I was gonna say I don't think you do it at disadvantage anymore.
Never mind.
Correct. Okay. She's cracked. She's cracked.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm doing crack. That's my next action.
No, that's not at all what I was trying to do.
Underwater, trying to lock a crack pipe, just like.
Jesus.
Well,
That
actually,
is
never mind. Sorry.
that's
just
just
wa-
a 19.
A 19? Okay. Yeah, you at the moment you go you believe that you are not seen or are not being paid attention to as one deep one is kind of paying attention towards a different direction and the other one is attacked by a giant fish that you now see.
Holy shit!
I love how
I'm gonna
Michaelis is
teleport.
running back and no one's following him.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm gonna just beep boop bop. Does that count?
That would be.
I mean, I'll go there. Oh my God, Mabel. She's okay, guys. Okay, we're good. Yep, I'll go there.
Alrighty.
Is that a thing?
No other
I'm scared.
movement. So that's the end. The next is the giant who is going to attempt to
what?
attack the angler.
Yo, they're going at it.
First one's gonna miss. Second one will hit.
I whisper to Lascivious, it's like the Discovery Channel.
Underwater.
He knows what I mean.
Just cast message.
True.
Okay. Alright, that is the end of its turn as it attempts to defend itself. Next up is Ark, who sees everybody splitting off.
He sees what I did.
And he's gonna
It's like-
stick with Michaelis.
Oh, buddy.
He's gonna die.
He's gonna take his movement as you take your movement. He'll just kind of follow your suit.
Well, this isn't gonna bode well. Because I made the guy go in the direction that you guys are currently going, so you're immediately gonna run into a dark one.
Next up.
We didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
You
that's
did
teamwork.
actually, because I communicated that that's what I was doing. So good job.
No,
Brady.
because I also made the
Good
sound, so I was preemptive that, and now the anglerfish is there distracted.
That was
so-
after
Nope,
Lascivious
I
did what
specifically
We adapt.
specifically described that I
45.
told that I just
I know one of them's there, but then with me making the sound, it's like, well, we might as well get onto dry
It's
land.
actually
Interesting.
too.
So
we
it's
might as
actually
well.
it's actually too focused
I
on
might
what's
as
happening
well.
with the angler, and it's gonna finish up its movement going over
Fire,
here, and it's gonna make an attack,
Yay.
which will not hit, unfortunately. That is the end of its turn, which brings us to Lascivious.
Okay. Just passing by, does it look like Mabel is in an
Actually, look at
opening right
Mabel.
now?
No, she's against the wall.
Okay. Considering I'm still stealth and that thing is going towards something else, I'm going to assume I'm good. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, jinkies.
Oh, I don't know if there's a... I feel like that's a dead end. So 30, I'm going to do a bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And do another bonus action dash. Or another action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Whoa.
25, 30. Alright. That's my turn.
Alrighty. We go back to the top with this guy. Who going to he's now properly aware of this fish, and he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So he doesn't care about the
And
sound
he-
anymore?
No, there's a giant fish fucking up his friend.
Alright, alright.
Oh, they're friends.
Oh, so the Michaelis is good, but now he's panicking. He's like, no, go back to the beginning!
He's gonna go up once more, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh shit.
You got this, buddy.
This fucker's got spells.
Little guy.
Which will
Little fish.
definitely hit.
Or
It does a fucking chunk. Oh my god.
hope
The angler
combat
getting
is
fucked
just
up
those
right
things
now.
fighting each other.
Alrighty. That is its turn. Next up is Bonelia.
10, 20, 30.
Just go
Action to dash.
action to dash. Give me one sec here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, let's get rid of those.
Oh, you missed it. You
yeah,
missed
so
it.
you. Thank you. You see in that room. You see there's a large open room. There's a crazy amount of storage boxes and crates. There's a few staircases that go in a couple different directions. One is a little hard to see at the end of the room. There's one that goes below, right to your right, that is partially flooded. And then you'd have to go into the rest of the room to see.
Alright. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, you see that there is 2 more stairwells, one that goes north and one that goes south. The one that goes south, you can hear slight bits of water kind of running through it. The one that goes north, looks like it kind of goes upwards, and there's a little bit of light coming from that particular pathway.
No, sick. 20, 25, 30.
Kind of looking up, you see that they're going way past it. You see that there are torches that are lit that lead into a cave system that go further, much further into this cave system. Based upon the fact that everywhere else is completely pitch dark, this way looks partially traveled.
Okay. Alright. I guess that's all I can do. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, Fallen Benelius Michaelis.
Wow.
All I'm saying is that you know for sure that I just sent something to be distracted in that direction. That is above you.
Right.
You know for sure.
Well, then I'm fucking sending it then. Fuck it. Like, they're distracted by that thing, so.
If I'll say if you dash, Dark is also going to dash. He's following your movement.
Alright, so I'm gonna dash so I get to move 4 spaces, right?
Yes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oops.
Arc will stay right there.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Next up is the Angler, who's going to take another bite. It's going to do all of its attacks. Yep. And oh my lord. Alrighty. You see, Mabel and Lascivious, I guess Lascivious would be a little too far, but Mabel and Michaelis, you two see that this fish is ripping this giant creature, just taking chunks off of its body as it's just chomping away. That's all it does. Sonnet.
It's combat time.
Oh yeah.
Bad baby.
I'll move here, and then I'm just gonna start shooting them.
For sure, absolutely. You don't get the impeded thing from yours anymore either, right?
Yeah, that's correct. No
Alrighty.
impeded attacks. I'm going to use a defensive flourish as well. But
Okay.
yeah, that'll be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Nice. So that'll be a D8 plus my D12. Nice. That would be 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. That is 24 plus 6 thunder damage for the crossbow of melodies thingy.
Perfect. And 6 thunder damage?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That is on the first attack.
Yeah, I'll use an extra attack. And I'm gonna use the thunder thing again. Oh, and my AC increased by 11.
Fucking
Damn.
Christ. Yep.
Okay, that is 14 plus 8. Is that the same? No, that's 22.
20, so it's 24. 24.
Oh.
I believe.
Is it?
Nope, plus 2. I'm bad at math.
22. Okay, okay.
Yep.
That still hits?
Yes, that will still hit, yes.
Noise. So that'll be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's a piercing and then 6 thunder damage on top.
6 thunder damage. Amazing. Yeah, you fire off the crossbow. Goes right. The first shot hits this creature kind of in the rib cage as you see like this black kind of ooze, liquid kind of come out from the wound. As it turns to you, kind of screeches, and then that second shot just shoots it right in the eye, and it just goes still.
Oh,
Floats
shit.
backwards.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
As it
I'm gonna
dies.
Damn.
continue moving. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20.
Uh-oh.
Guys,
Interesting.
there's another one.
Oh.
Another deep one has hit the building.
Going in there, like it actually like screeched, right? I mean, I have 11.
Flavorfully, it's
Okay,
but
okay.
you would have killed it before it would have had a chance to react.
Okay, cool.
Do it again. Ugh.
Sure, I'll use my bonus action to crossbow expert and shoot it again.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ooh, that is a 10 plus 8, so that's 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Noise. That is not as much damage. That's 8 piercing and then 6 thunder.
8 piercing. And how much thunder, sorry?
6 thunder.
6 thunder. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, this third shot kind of goes by. You see, like, the creature kind of, like, it hears the screech from one of his friends before, and it just kind of quickly turns, and you just immediately shoot this thing right through the mouth, and it just has an arrow poking into its face.
Nice. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. After that is Mabel.
What will she do?
Fight the anglerfish.
I don't
Shoot
see
it.
how that's necessary.
It's extremely necessary.
Probably for
Does she know
kills.
it's her turn?
Natalie, it is your turn. You know that, right?
Sorry, I got sent something. Anyway. Farewell. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do what I just did before. And Mabel's gonna go on a little misstep spree.
You can't just dash and not waste a spell slot.
I have plenty of spell slots.
Interesting.
Also, focus on your own. I'm gonna go. Boo, and I appear here, and then I'm gonna go.
Sorry, I accidentally
Oh
grabbed
my
it.
god, bruh. Anyway, I'm here. Oh, I think actually. Would like to peruse this dead body, please.
For sure. Give me an investigation check.
That is 19.
19. Kind of sifting through the pockets. This person stayed in a dry area, so they're relatively not as bloated. They were definitely heavily damaged. You can see like chunks of his rib cage is out, like parts of his leg are gnawed, and you can tell that this person definitely ran into these creatures trying to loot this area. In his right hand you see that there is a circular medallion with the shape of a sun on it.
Oh, fuck, that big one is gonna have the
Ooh.
other medallion, motherfucker. Fucking stupid fuck.
I grab it.
So you can add the you can add the sun medallion to your inventory.
Good.
So what? So be the sun, the moon, and a big pizza pie? Like what?
Read the thing and you'll find out.
Okay, I grabbed that. That's it.
All right. Sorry, I also made a mistake. It's not the sun medallion. It's the
Star?
the sea medallion. Sorry.
Oh,
So it's got like a picture
it's
of
less
just a
fun.
bunch of rolling waves to it.
I already
The
drew,
sea
so.
medallion.
Following that, unless you have any more movement you'd like to take,
Nope, that's it.
is the giant who will make some attacks at the angler.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Currently
Mr. Drake.
preoccupied by the thing that is currently eating it.
Thank God.
Hang on. Okay, perfect. So those hit. Okay. Gets another a decent little chunk out of the angler, but not as much as before. And that is its turn. After that, where are you? Is Ark, who will use his turn, and he's gonna move when you move. Michaelis.
All right.
Lascivious, you are up next. I lied. Number 2 is up next, and he's just gonna make an attack. He will hit. Be a little more damage on the angler, and then it is Lascivious.
Okay. I'm not even gonna. How many rounds is 1 minute? It's like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm chilling for now. I got 20 rounds, or I got what, like 18 now, or 16.
It's
Um,
too many for it to matter realistically.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash. 5, 10. Bonus action dash if I need to use my action to search this guy. And I'm just gonna see
I'll
if I
say
find
no.
anything.
Yeah. Just kind of rummaging through the pockets. Give me an investigation check.
That is going to be a 22.
22. This person has nothing but just kind of little personal effects that have degraded with the water.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash. Actually, no, he's moving with Michaelis. Michaelis has dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a half elf,
Yeah.
so he's has it.
Fuck. Dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just gonna keep moving this way.
As you kind of come up on, that area, you see that there is just blood kind of pooling outwards in that kind of general direction. As you can see the vague outline of something chewing on another body.
Lovely. Fantastic. Sensational.
Alrighty, back to the top. This one is going to attempt to do another inflict wounds, which will miss, unfortunately. And then we go to Bonelia.
She looks at the stairs. And she looks at the empty room with none of her friends. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You happen to see that this one stairwell is completely flooded and crumbled with ruins. However, the stairway to your right happens to have a crack in the wall.
Are you down for some more crack?
Always. Gonna
You can't stop her from
action
going
dash.
inside of cracks.
5, 10, 20.
She's a crack addict.
Make me a
Crack fiend.
dexterity check.
Oh my god.
She gonna get in there whether you like it or not.
Uh-oh. And I don't know about that.
Phrasing.
No, that was intentional.
That's a 6.
A 6. Sonnet, as you're dealing with that sea creature,
Gil's not reaching it.
suddenly out from the wall, you just see a oh come on, give me Bonelia. You see a skeletal frame pop through as you hear just another as a pathway collapses behind her.
Damn it!
I have my crossbow still aimed at the thing, but I'm just shaking my head.
Just like
Yeah.
She just hangs her head again.
Alrighty. Getting into that flooded section only took another 10 feet. And you dash on there, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
I think that was all
So
of
you have
it.
another. Yeah, unfortunately, that takes just the all of it. Just the
Yeah.
all of it. Fallen Bodilius Michaelis.
get schmovin'.
Let's go, Ark. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Getting right up close to the action
Oh,
as
yeah.
as all of these creatures are just ganging up on this angler. You and Ark are just trying to swim as fast as possible out of the way. And believe it or not, they're still preoccupied with the
Yep.
angler.
Thank
That
God.
angler is
No.
something
He's the
else.
real G right now.
David?
Although he looks valuable to kill.
Following your turn is they don't do anything. Next up is the angler. And the angler is going to Michaelis, you actually see something very interesting. You see that this angler takes a okay, thank God. That would have been really bad if I had missed. Damage is great, but whatever. You see this angler takes one last chunk out of this giant amphibious creature, and you see the tip of that light begin to glow once more, and you see the floor of this cave system begin to open up with this weird red and bright orange magical energy, and the water around you begins to warm up significantly, like almost to the
no.
point of boiling hot. And you see
It's like a
it's going
mantis
to
shrimp.
attempt to flee.
Okay, let's just
and
be. That's fine.
what's your passive perception?
Passive
Mantis
perception is 17.
17. You see in one of its teeth, in between like two of its teeth, you see that there is a medallion dangling as it
Motherfucker!
swims into this portal.
Of
Uh,
course.
And it's going to flee, provoking 3 opportunity attacks. As it was getting fucked up. First one misses.
The deep
from
one number 1
deep
just
Deep one 2 will hit.
Oh, hi.
Well, at least they're all
is-
crazy injured actually, so if this thing dies, Michaelis could probably take them out pretty easily.
And then the
Yeah,
last
underwater.
attack from the giant, which will hit. And then another decent little chunk. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, the anglerfish manages to flee without being killed in its attempt, and you are left with 3 of these amphibious creatures now currently kind of looking at it. Also.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, never mind. Following that is
This
Sonnet.
thing better come after me. It better come after me.
Are you sure? Like, would this thing have had a turn? The one that I shot?
Yeah,
I
deep
just
1 5.
5? Oh, fuck, it would have. I completely miffed it. It's just gonna 5,
Absolutely
10,
miffed it.
15. And it's just gonna make a claw attack at you.
yeah.
That's all. Which probably won't hit still with a 23?
I have a 28.
Yeah, no, it misses. It gets
Damn, what
just
the
gets the
fuck?
one attack, and that's the end of its turn. It didn't even matter. After that, it's Sonnet.
Nice. I'm gonna shoot him some more.
Alrighty.
Death. And I'll do another defensive flourish. Why not? Okay. That's 13 plus 8. That is 21.
That'll hit. Yeah. I'll tell you now, 13 hits.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Alrighty, that is 15 plus 6. 21 piercing and then 6 thunder damage.
And then 6 thunder damage. Oh, that's a lot more ominous than I wanted it to be. Perfect. Oh, it's so close to death. So
Nice.
close.
Extra attack, baby.
I need to switch that. This feels wrong.
Okay, that is 5 plus 8. Is that 13? Yeah, that's 13 on the that's 13 on the mark.
Amazing. That'll hit.
Noise. That'd be 11 piercing and 6 thunder damage.
That'll do it. That last little bit, Bonilla, you see Sona just kind of point the crossbow up towards this thing's jaw as it just kind of gets, one is through like its cheek on one side, another is through its cheek on the other. It looks like a fish that has been hit by too many hooks, and then finally just one more, just as it just crumples and dies.
Nice.
Damn.
I'll move 5, 10, 15. Look at Bonelia.
give him a
Look at the
thumbs up.
collapsed wall. And then I give her a thumbs up back. Then I'll move, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30.
Yeah, yeah, that works.
And then, yeah, that is... Yeah, I think that's everything I can do.
Mabel, you are up next. This is way too intense. I cannot find the right ambiance for the life of me. Maybe.
Dash is just 4 steps, right?
Yes. But you're unimpeded right now, so you take
You
the
get your full movement.
Oh, period.
Yes, this has been a known fact this entire encounter. So
Thank you so much, Michael.
you're welcome.
All right, that's it.
That's it? Alrighty. Quickly. Okay, cool. What is with all this super intense stuff? My god. I don't fucking know, dude. We're just gonna put it back to the fucking bubbly stuff. Bubbly deep waters. Sure. So hard to find underwater ambience. Yeah, that is it for Mabel. So then following that, we come to the giant, who is honestly, you see, Michaelis, you see that the giant amphibious creature kind of like gats, like is holding its wounds, and it just kind of looks to you in arc. It hisses at you, and then it backs away.
Yeah.
As
don't
it kind of like
fuck with
holds like the chunks of its arm that are now gone, it just kind of backs away.
Yay.
Following that is Ark, who followed you. He's gonna do the same thing. He's just gonna follow you if they don't attack him.
You just move ahead right now. Was it just perhaps or something?
Sure, he'll go 10, 20, 30, and then dash for 10, 20, 30. And that is the end of his movement. He didn't provoke opportunity attacks, as Deep 1-2 is up next, and you see it begin to move its hands in kind of a circular motion, and it forms like this pink kind of magic as it swims up and it's gonna go tend to its buddy.
Aw.
Oh, thank God.
Little
Deep one,
tears.
fuck off.
Next up is Lascivious.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm still stealthed, assuming.
Yep, at the moment.
Bonus action dash, and then I'm gonna make an attack on this guy with advantage.
Absolutely.
But it cancels out, so it's
just a
flat.
straight roll.
But I get stealth attack or sneak attack. Okay, that is going to be a 22, which will hit.
22 will hit.
Okay, so 6d6. Yeah, 66 plus. And I'm gonna use in both hands the Moonblade. So
Absolutely.
10, and then okay. 6, 11, 20, 22, 24, 26, 31, 37 damage. I think because
Okay, yeah.
Moonblade, it does slashing. Does the Moonblade do radiant damage at all, or is that not a property that's inherent with it?
No, that's not a property that's inherent.
Okay. So yeah, 37 damage as I just come up and I'm just like just slice this thing.
Absolutely, just in quick movement, even underwater, just swiftly kind of coming up from behind and slashing it. This thing is fucking hurt. It's real fucking hurt.
And then I guess as a free action, or like as my free action, I would like to, having done a shit ton of damage to it, just like not wanting to provoke anything any further, I'm just gonna go and like try to shoo it away from me, so that it goes away, so that, you know, I'm giving it a chance to live if it would like to, with an intimidation or something.
Make an intimidation check. I think that's funny.
Okay. Advantage at all?
Unfortunately, it would just be a straight roll even if I did because of underwater.
Okay. So do I do disadvantage or do I get the flat roll?
Oh, we'll make it a flat roll.
Okay. What is it called? Intimidation. Okay. It's a 16.
A 16, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes when it gets to its turn.
Okey-dokey.
Which is, funnily enough, next.
Nice.
This thing like gets that giant gash, like sees you, like spook it, and you see this thing like go and like grab the body and just kind of swim away with it as it tries to take its food. But it will go 5, 10.
Here, I'll help you.
15, 20. And then it's going to stay back there. Also, as it moves, you see that there was a pathway that was blocked by the corpse that he was eating that is now opened up.
Oh? Okay.
Like a pathway that looks just big enough for somebody to squeeze through.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't believe that's any more movement from you, correct? Nor action?
Well,
Or,
that
no,
was my turn already. Like it just took its turn.
Yeah. Then we go back to the order, and Deep One number 1 looks at Michaelis, sees Ark fleeing, goes to cast some healing magic, and he goes off to heal his friend.
I think they're gonna fuck us over after all this.
Then we come to Bonelia.
10, 20, 30. Action dash. 10, 20, 30.
Alrighty. Nothing really changed between the rooms that you've just kind of been in. At the moment, you're just going through the works.
Yeah.
Michaelis, you are up next.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I dash?
That is your dash.
Okay.
5, 10.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're correct. Then I'm good.
Alrighty. Following that, it's you. Next up is that Sonnet. You are up.
Noise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Grab your Bonelia.
30.
You let me just pull my little doozy thing here. You see a room that looked to have been just a small little workshop chamber. A small little cavern kind of peeks off to the top to your right, kind of goes through. You see that there is a tiefling that has had its throat practically ripped open and is bled out in the spot that it stands. And it's holding something in its hand.
Don't mind if I do.
Going through and do you have the movement to get there?
I'm just double checking. Where the hell was I before?
I think you were
You
just
were-
behind Bonelia.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 gets you to where you're currently at. If
Yeah.
you want to dash, you can make it.
Yeah, I'll dash. 5, 10.
Alrighty.
A beholder comes out and banishes you and fucking kills you instantly.
Don't mind if I
You-
do.
What?
Pick this thing out of its hand, and you find a medallion that depicts a forest. There's litany of trees that are kind of throughout this circular piece, and yeah, it just depicts a forest on it.
Mm-hmm. What's next? The sky? Buddy? Bud? Hmm?
Hey.
What kind of game are we playing here?
Kind of Skyrim ass.
Alright. I'll move my extra. I went 5, 10, 15. I'll go. I can't see the grid. 20.
My heart
25.
just sank for a second because I thought I didn't
30.
press unpause for a second. I
That
literally
would be
into my yeah.
insane.
Everything in my body went right down to my butthole. Like,
Okay, guys, we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then
And
it's
that's
a
okay.
concert.
Alrighty.
Fuck.
Following your turn, it's Mabel.
Okay.
Oh god.
oh, so the Moonblade casually emits like 10 feet of light, so Mabel just sees in the distance, like in the darkness, just Lascivious, and like a crazy amount of light shows up.
Mabel, you also happen to see the crack in the wall as you're passing by.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah.
Mind you, this thing has fled and is just trying to eat its food in peace, but up to you.
Okay. Well. Just keep... I'll dash. I think that's it. Ooh.
Alrighty. Next up, we have Ark, who will 10, 50, 20, or not, nope. 10, 20, 30. It's right there. And then we come to Lascivious.
Okay. I finish it off. No, I'm just kidding. I think against my better judgment, I'm gonna follow Mabel to make sure she's not by herself. So I'm gonna do triple dash. 5, 10.
What's your
15,
better
20.
judgment?
Going into the hole.
The hole?
Um,
Go in the hole.
nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
How interesting now that going into the hole is the better
5,
choice.
10, 15,
Right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Hi.
Is it 90 your full speed? Am I wrong with that?
but I'm going I'm doing 10 per thing.
Oh, okay, you are. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd be much farther if I was doing the full movement.
alrighty. Then, Deep 1-3 is gonna, like, see the both of you kind of passing it by, and it's gonna continue eating its food. Bonelia, you are up.
10, 20, 30. Dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That works, yep.
Cool.
I think as she
Alrighty.
shows up, I'll like show her the medallion.
Ooh.
Depicts like a forest. I don't know. I honestly don't know what this thing is, but
Looks important.
do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, just don't have me go through any more cracks in the wall.
I couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
You're right about that?
Alrighty. Michaelis, you are up.
I'll give her the
Alright.
medallion.
Sick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Amazing. That's good, guys. Considering what's going on now, I'm gonna say we're actually gonna be out of combat for a little bit.
Thank God.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I'm just gonna.
yeah, I'm gonna
speed
say
run.
we're out of combat. So I'll go kind of one by one here. We're just gonna do a little bit of like speed along for sake
Yeah,
of
yeah.
brevity.
Right.
In terms of initiative order, we just did Bonelia, so we'll go with Michaelis and Ark,
We'll go.
because you would be up next. Ark's gonna follow pretty much you to a T.
All right. So following a path, I see that deep one, but he's eating still, right?
Yeah, and he looks incredibly injured and terrified of people that are coming close to him now.
So
You
I'm just-
also see the crack in the wall as you come up. But before we come back, we will go to the next people in initiative order, which are Sonnet.
Well, I guess we'll just keep exploring unless can I like check the room for anything else, maybe like notes or anything like that, or
Yeah, feel free. Make an investigation check.
alrighty. Investigation. I don't think I'm very good at that. Yeah, I got a 14.
A 14. In this room, nothing really seems to be kind of calling out to be out of the ordinary. Yeah, nothing really beyond that.
Yeah, sounds good. Then I think I'd just exit the room. Keep going down the
Alrighty.
tunnels.
Feel free. We'll have you take a little bit of movement, and then we'll stop at a certain point. I'll ask Bonelia for sake of brevity. Are you gonna follow Sonnet?
Yeah, I'm also going.
Okay, we'll have the two of you move together.
Nice. 5, 10, 15, 30. Dare we dash?
Well, technically for me that was dashing, so.
Okay, maybe
Well,
I'll
you
go
can dash.
scout ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Dash. I'll dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh my god. I wonder what that is.
All right. Then we come to Mabel and Lascivious. We'll have the two of you kind of moving together as well.
Okay. Wow, this is pretty crazy, huh? Whoa.
My scroll work. There we go.
Doesn't seem to be much.
Alrighty. As the two of you kind of come to there,
Uh-oh.
you see that there is one of those creatures currently sleeping on the floor.
Oh.
And then we'll come back to you guys in a moment.
Now
Oh, Ian's currently
Not
with his
muted.
father.
You can come back to us.
I'm just gonna scoot him and Ark up a little ways, because I'm assuming that's just what they're gonna
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to Bonelia and Sonnet.
And then I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and
Can I also just be out of the room?
Yeah.
Or out of the water?
yeah. Yeah, literally the
Yeah.
Sunny.
Yeah.
yeah. I am going to. Well, it's laying down, so if I shot it, it would be at disadvantage because it's technically prone.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take the dash action and move 5, 10, 15,
are we in initiative again?
20.
Nope.
No, not at the moment.
Where the hell do we even go? That'll be my movement. And yeah, I think I'd say that out loud.
Alrighty.
Loudly waking up the creature.
I want to kill it.
We'll come back to Lascivious and Maple then. But Kalis, I just kind of figured that you and Ark would have just moved up further.
Yeah.
I think Lascivious just goes up to it, puts the Moonblade to its throat and kind of nudges it, and just kind of wakes it up with the blade to its throat.
For sure, you see these things' eyes slowly kind of like, almost like a frog's, where one blinks and then the other blinks,
Mm-hmm.
till eventually it just sees you and like opens its eyes,
And
sees the blade to it.
And I take the blade, I pat it on it a little bit, like gently, and then I remove the blade and just kind of offer it an opportunity to leave.
You see this thing kind of very slowly kind of like move out from under it, kind of like holds its arms together as it kind of looks around. All you hear is like this really odd, very guttural and kind of like confused croak.
And then I just go,
and it's going to go 5 and 15. Mabel, you see this thing just look at you. It puts itself very carefully into the water and just kind of swims away from you guys.
cool. Lascivious just looks at Sonnet and just goes,
For sake of brevity, would everybody kind of convene at this point, do you believe?
I think so. I'll thaumaturgy some
Okay.
lights on. I
Absolutely.
guess Ark doesn't need it anymore, but
The 6 of you kind of convene in this room. This room seems to be a kind of general relaxing chamber. There's a few doors. 3 of them are just your traditional wooden door, and then there's one at the very end of the hall that is this stone slab that is firmly pressed up against the wall.
looking at the door, does the door look like it's locked?
The 3 wooden ones?
Yeah.
One, you'd have to go and open them to see.
I guess I go to like push open a door. Does it just open?
Yeah, they
Okay.
just open up.
I'm going in.
Let me.
What do we see?
Let me quickly just.
A giant
I'm
monster.
unfamiliar- Give me a second. I don't know how to work the doors.
You just gotta double click on it.
I'll take door number 1.
I'll take
I'll
this
do-
door. my
I'll do
hell.
this door.
Hang on. What is it? Where is it? I
Isn't there
can't-
4 doors?
In.
Why is it doing the thing? Hang
Let
on.
me in. Let me in.
Did you make it a
You know
door
what?
or?
I did. It's just not doing the thing. I'm just gonna delete
Oh,
them.
weird.
We're in the middle of the game, so. No, you're just on camera. This so you know.
Way
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, no, about this song.
Yeah,
this is
these,
this is what you're saying.
So going into these are just purely hello. These are just purely
say
bed
hi.
chambers that
Right, I'm gonna hit the trail. I
look
just
to
picked
be
up
of
my
long,
steel.
long since been abandoned and ruined. Sonic, that isn't a door. That's a straight up stone.
I don't care. I want
slab that
in.
you're looking at. Looking at
Keeps
it,
running against
you
it.
do notice you do happen to notice that there are 3 empty
Yep.
slots.
I knew it.
Interesting.
I like whisper to Bonelia. Where?
Oh, what?
Do you want to like maybe slip your medallion into one of these slots?
Sure.
Huh?
Huh?
What? We're not. Nothing.
This doesn't concern you.
I think it
Yeah,
does.
you take Cornelia, you take the forested medallion and just kind of slot into one of the 3, and you hear this very faint as the door slightly just goes and pulls itself inwards slightly.
Well, it's too bad we don't have the other 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for them.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
2 what?
Is that right? Where would it be?
Sonic, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you doing the
Put
follow
it
me
in.
Vegas thing? I'm just like.
So I guess we only have one, huh? We only have one of them?
Just
No,
one
maybe-
medallion, it seems.
Maybe I'll just put
Just
a second
one,
one
huh?
in. Are you guys blind?
I did not hear that either.
Wait,
Uh,
guys.
Mabel, you
I think we
take
have
your
a
second
problem.
medallion, go in. Sure enough, that stone slab kind of moves inwards a little more, and as you stare at the last that last empty medallion, Michaelis, you hark back to seeing the anglerfish have one stuck in its teeth. And as you hark back to that, we're gonna call it a session, and we're gonna pick this up again
Well,
on a future date.
What?
not to actually pursue anything, but Lascivious is just go, I'm just gonna go in, and he's gonna go step through the door.
You run into a wall.
It's a ghost step.
Magical barrier.
Motherfucker.
Makes you
Alright.
makes you incorporeal, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll say to end the session, you attempt to ghost step through, and for the first time having used your ghost step, bonk your head on a wall.
Oh shit.
Okay, this is fucked.
That
Someone's having
is really
performance.
embarrassing.
Aw.
Dispel magic.
And that's where. No.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
All right. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
In the middle of an underwater dungeon.
Makes sense to end it here.
So close to getting out. Why couldn't
Congratulations
you all just
you
follow
all for having another session.
Thanks for
Yes.
doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This was fun.
It'd be really nice if it didn't feel like I was gonna blow my brains out.